All right, y'all. It is Hump Day. Welcome to Hump Day. It is your boy G Money,
And it's your girl, Miss Tink.
and it is afternoon drive, y'all. Wednesday, Hump Day, afternoon drive. I forgot what
You
show it
sounded a
was.
little stressed out
Yeah,
with that
no,
one.
I forgot what show. I ain't gonna lie. All right, so I've been here. I've been here at the studio for a minute, most of the day, and doing other shit. And for some reason, I almost forgot that I had a show today.
Oh my gosh.
So like the
Insane.
whole time we doing these last couple songs, I don't have any music set up. I just did the birthdays, so like my whole everything is like discombobulated. I feel better now. I think I got for the most part. I think I got everything, kind of worked out. So we'll see how that goes. But once again, welcome to Afternoon Drive. It is your boy. We got a good show for y'all today, which also tells you how confused I was. I didn't put the timeout letter up until
I got a phone call about that.
I didn't put it up until recently. Like I completely forgot.
So I need to make sure I tell her that because I sure got a phone call and was like, "You ain't sent me the letter."
Yeah,
I'm
no, that was
like,
my fault.
look, I'm like, I wasn't really on social media
Yeah,
today. I don't
that was
know.
completely my fault. I didn't even search for the timeout letter until probably about a little while ago. So that's on me. So y'all don't fuss at Mr. Tink for that because that's definitely was on me. But it's an interesting one. Did you read it?
No, I didn't.
It's this one might I don't know, like I
Okay.
don't know. But we'll talk about that later. We got a couple other things to talk about. Something that I meant to talk about on Monday that I forgot because of everything going on. We got to talk about my boy Kanye. That definitely has to be topic of discussion today. We got to talk about Shannon Sharp. That has to be a discussion for the day. So many people got so much shit going on with them. But speaking of shit going on, what's been going on with you? What's going on today, Miss Thing?
Nothing, honey. Nothing. I've been kind of, making me new T-shirts and stuff today. It's been all about me, so
Oh, ain't
that's
nothing
all
wrong
I've
with
been
being all
doing.
about you.
Cause yesterday I worked real hard. I had an order come in about 10 o'clock in the morning. They said they needed a bulk order of shirts done by 3.
Did you get it all done?
Yes, sir. Sure did. Sure did, and delivered them.
That's because you the boss.
You know,
I ain't even mad at you.
you know.
But I see. Not to get too much in there. How do you do your t-shirts?
What you mean? What materials I use?
No, I mean just most of yours are done with like the crickets type shit, or
Yeah. I want to cross over into DTF. It's
yeah,
just the machines are not small.
and they're not cheap either.
No,
They're
they definitely financing
yeah,
situations.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that makes it, because I have a printer. Actually, I want to convert to sublimation, but with sublimation, you got to do polyester shirts, and you can't do on dark fabrics,
Right.
and it's,
But I
it's a
mean,
lot
there's
of
ways, but it's too
limitations.
much. Because like I have a
Yeah,
sublimation printer, and
I'm ready to come use yours.
even
You
with
ain't making no damn
I,
shirts.
I haven't in such a long time.
Oh, well,
I mean, what I do now,
I have to buy that from you then, G Money.
I just do the gang sheets. Now is how I do most
The
of my
what?
stuff. I order the gang sheets. Uh,
The DTF
yeah,
sheets?
the ETF sheets.
Oh, I about to say, what the fuck is a gang sheet?
Well, what it is it's like I get a sheet that's like 20 fucking feet long
Mm-hmm.
with different designs on it, and I just cut it out and use it as
You
I
pick the designs?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's and it's a whole lot better than what I've been using. It just allows you to kind of when you order it, it allows you to order a whole bunch of the same thing
Who do you
or different
who
things.
do you order from?
I've ordered from different people.
Okay.
I've ordered from, but since nobody's paying us, I'm not gonna say it right
Oh,
now.
okay, I got you. Free
But
promo
yeah,
is not the thing to do.
shout out Mr. Tink. He's saying what's up. But yeah, so that's usually how it
Hey,
goes.
Hubs.
But I always I wonder because you for you to be able to pump out 100 t-shirts in a day.
I ain't do 100. It was 15. But
No,
still, it
well,
was 15 front and back.
for you to do that, I just wonder how do you get it done so quick.
I just, I mean, he was even shocked. because he works from home
Right.
doing insurance. So I came in the living room and was just like, look, I got an order for, well, it was actually 12 shirts originally, but she was like, if you could do more, do more. So I was like, okay. I had to go get the shirts. I had to go get some materials from the store, which I usually don't do. I order everything. But being that she needed it
In a
short
hurry.
notice,
Yeah.
I had to buy it out the store, which costs more, of course. But yeah, I started doing it. He looked at me. I said, I'm done. He said, you did all 15? I was like,
Wow.
yeah. Then I had to stop midway because baby girl was having an allergic reaction to something at school. So I had to go pick her up. I was done by 1 o'clock.
Wow. No, you
And that's
disciplined.
peeling, pressing, and everything. Before she could pay the invoice, I had already did her design and uploaded it.
Well, see, that's why I don't. That's probably why I don't do that much with the cricket
Cricket.
and stuff because I hate weeding that shit out.
I do
I
it so
hate it.
fast though, and I be telling people when I teach them like, don't be intimidated because I've been doing this since 2019. I do this in my sleep. You know what I'm saying? Versus other people who are, you just starting. You're not gonna do it the way I do it.
Right.
I want to actually teach a class on it. I'm starting a digital workbook about cricket
Okay.
for beginners. So you know how people trying to learn stuff, they gotta look at a million videos.
Yeah.
So I'm making a digital notebook for Procreate and for cricket.
I think I learned cricket off of YouTube
And
myself.
a lot of people do.
Yeah.
But some people need to go back and reference and you got to rewind and, all that. So if you got a handy notebook that you could just pull up on your phone and you can go to the tabs and see, you know what I'm saying? I broke it down. I'm breaking it down even to show you other forms of printing
Mm.
and options. You know what I'm saying? Because people be wanting to know, like, what's the difference between DTF and sublimation
Right.
and, you know what I'm saying? So screen printing and all that. So
Mr. Tink said y'all can do about 150 a day.
shirts,
Yeah.
yeah.
The fuck.
And see, the thing about raw talent is that we're all cross trained. So, like, if his strong suit is the camera, we all know how to work the camera if he's not able to work the camera. You know what I'm saying? So, everybody on my team know how to do shirts. My mama hated. I had her doing glasses for the, we had not wine glasses, shot glasses for the wedding. And I put our monogram on it. I had my mama helping me. Lord, she was about to cuss me out. She said, I'd rather teach kindergartners than do this.
Wow.
She said, don't ever ask me to do this shit again.
Wow.
I was like, well, it's not that bad. She was like, no, you make me feel slow. I feel real slow right now. And I know I'm not slow. I was tripping off her. Oh, miss.
All right. Well, that's the day of life of raw talent, y'all. So y'all be impressed with that.
Yeah, because I had you doing some of everything.
Yeah.
Because he was working on the phones and I had him still doing work. I'm like, yeah, cut this up for me. Do this. He's like, all right.
All right, y'all. It is Wednesday. It is currently 18 after the hour. I don't know what y'all choose, but we choose love. Here we go, y'all. Reaper, the storyteller. This is the I Choose Love segment. All right, y'all. Let that love and peace be with you. That was Reaper, the storyteller, here on Big Time Radio Network Afternoon Drive. That has been a very positive addition to our show,
Yes.
and I kind of like that we're doing this. Mr. Charlie talking about he is impressed. What are you impressed with?
The fact that he ain't sitting here with his head
Yeah,
sideways.
yeah. See, we're not used to not to having two shows in a row that Mr. Charlie's not here. Like
Right,
he was
right.
supposed to be
And I
here
kept
Monday.
in my mind today. I just kept thinking that
That he
he
was
was
gonna be
gonna be
here
here, and I was
because he
like,
wasn't
no,
here
he was
Monday.
supposed to be
Yeah,
here
yeah,
Monday. I've been keeping up with the schedule.
yeah. It's hard to keep up with the schedule, but he will be here Friday, so we'll have some fun with him Friday. But until then, this is Afternoon Drive, y'all. Let's hit this Umbrella remix. Here we go, y'all.
Oh, I
Big
love
Time
that
Radio
song.
Network.
Because of my songs. We like a fellow.
I will be back in force Friday.
Oh Lord Jesus. When the sun shines, we'll shine together. Hey y'all, make sure y'all subscribe. Eh, eh, eh. Under my umbrella. I know he hate. I wonder do he hate listening to stuff that he did with her.
I think they cool now though.
Rihanna Umbrella. They asked me what I'm singing.
Well,
I love this song though. One of my favorite ones. Rain outside. Eh, eh, eh. Ella, Ella, eh. We had a conversation on Monday when we left here about that Carmelo Anthony case.
but what?
About the Carmelo Anthony case.
Oh,
Because people are just pissing me off. They getting on my nerves, these haters. But you know they trying to say that the family basically lied about needing the money.
I mean, they needed it. Now they don't need it as much.
Why you say that?
I mean, they using it to move, so they needed it.
You think they really using that money to move?
I think if they are,
They already had money though.
but I'm thinking if they are using it to move, then I don't see a problem with it.
I mean, I guess they're trying to say that it's fraud if you get the money under false pretenses. You know?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. I know that's
I
right.
mean, yeah, I mean,
But I watched the debate between this black guy and this white guy. That job was intense. They was going back and forth, and the white guy was saying that we're making it. Hey, um, the white guy was saying that we're making it a situation about race, but it is a situation about race.
is it though?
It is at
It's a
this point,
situation about murder.
but it is about race because, like, this is why I say that because when George Zimmerman did the same thing with Trayvon Martin, right?
Mm-hmm.
he did a GoFundMe and became a millionaire. Nobody had anything to say about him doing a GoFundMe.
This
You
is
mad
true.
because this 17-year-old got the $500,000 that he needed originally for the bond. The bond was $1 million. He needed the 500,000, and then even still, he still got to pay lawyer fees and all
Yeah.
that. Like it don't stop yet. He ain't went to trial yet. I miss you too, Ty. I hope you're behaving yourself. I talked to your mama yesterday. I gotta show you pictures. Are you getting back into hosting or you're not doing that no more? Gee, I gotta show you pictures. My son went to prom Saturday.
Oh, really?
Mm, hello, how are you?
All right, y'all. That was Coco Jones. I see you. That was the Bounce remix. He will hit y'all back something old school. This is exclusivity. Damon Dane. It's the all new afternoon drive, y'all.
When you seen him? Make sure y'all like and subscribe. You can share this on your social medias for your girl. You know. Oh, okay. I know what you meant because he just went to prom a few days ago, so you couldn't have seen him in his prom attire before a few days ago. Can you put me a big picture of please so I can hang it by his 2-year-old picture? What's the big picture? 8 by 10? Cause I can't print nothing bigger than an 8 by 10. You wanted the lights on G, or you just didn't cut them off, and you didn't
Uh,
feel like going back and cutting them off.
I just I was able to start the show on time. Let's do that.
What they got to do
Yeah,
with
that's just telling you.
anything?
Everything was all over the place today. For me to be here as long as I've been here, it don't make sense for
FedEx print pictures. I didn't know they did that. So how do you ask me? Can I get a picture printed of somebody and then tell me who
who
gonna do it?
prints them.
Right. I don't understand. It don't make sense. You could just get it printed yourself.
Shit, go to Walgreens.
I didn't know FedEx did that.
FedEx, the superstore, the FedEx, place.
FedEx a superstore.
Not
They not
superstore.
Walmart.
The FedEx store that does the delivery, it does passports, all that shit.
Interesting.
So at the Arboretum,
Okay. You so Southside bound.
mm, shit, I barely make it out the house. You talking about Southside, man?
Chesterfield, whatever you want to call it. I'm about to go hit this light for you.
Okay.
I'll be back. Now where the switch at?
You know what I forgot to do?
Lord, what?
Tell you what I was about to tell you about.
I know. I know. I figured you went live, so you was just like,
Yeah.
Forget about it.
And I just
Did you
realized
see-
I forgot
did you see
to
my
tell
shirt?
you that.
Did you see my shirt?
See, I wouldn't have took the time to do all that.
I do all what?
All that weeding out. I did one.
I did one.
Oh. All right, here we go. This is Destiny's Child featuring T.I., Lil Wayne, Soldier. The all new rap, new Dryve.
Throw bike.
I did one time when the old show
I did one time.
that was a weeded out picture of me and Raw. And that shit took me like hours.
No.
Because it was like, it was intricate. It was like taking out little pieces.
And it do be, especially when you do people. It do be. It's not that bad though. I think the hardest order we had to order one time using 2 different kinds of material to make it. And it was a delay because the person wasn't communicating properly. And then they told us like say Thursday night, 8 o'clock, like, I need the shirts by tomorrow. I was like, what? What? 100 shirts?
I'm sure you did it though.
Front and back. I did as many as I could and then just finished the rest. Like, I ended up in the daggone hospital behind that. My back was hurting so bad. He understood though. He was just like, I feel you. Like, I did kind of like parlay with it.
But when I first started doing shirts and shit, I had my own clothing line called
What was it called?
Hustle Like You Own It.
Oh. And you stopped it because you don't want to make shirts.
I stopped it because I had to spend too much time doing this.
That's when you hire people.
Yeah, okay.
Excuse me. Yeah, we did. When I said we finished like 80 of them that night. We did. We formed an assembly line, G.
I bet you
I
had
ain't
to.
lying. My whole living room was full. Even had the kids working.
That's why you had them.
Whatever you was the strongest at, that's where you was positioned. My cousin came over to me, well, I'm good at folding. I'm just going to fold. I can't do nothing else.
I'm a folder.
I've been listening to Wayne for the past 2 days. When I mean,
All right, we go back.
where they at? Where they at? Where they at?
All right, y'all. Beyonce said she knows some soldiers up in here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, speaking of soldiers, I don't know if that's a good segue for this, but speaking of soldiers, all right.
I hope you ain't talking about Shannon or Kanye.
No, I'm talking about
Kanye.
Kanye. No, I'm not. I'm not talking about that. All right, y'all. So this is something I meant to address Monday, but I got lost in conversations and I completely forgot to bring it up. All right, I'm sure by now everyone is up to date on this whole brand new Kanye thing. It seems that Kanye,
Just cover my damn face up.
because I was talking.
Okay, go ahead.
When and the beauty of it is when you talk, I'm gonna do this,
Okay,
just like this.
I got you.
Say just cover my damn face up, then I'm gonna do that.
Gene being fancy.
Yeah, I'm trying to be fancy. All right, but since I was talking, all right. So if you're not familiar, which I think everybody that knows Kanye should be familiar, Kanye came out and said that since the age of 14,
Hey.
he been he was molested. I think it was an older cousin. Was it an older cousin? Do you know?
I don't know.
All right, but he basically said he been sucking dick since 14. And people are taking it and they're asking, are you saying that you were molested? Are you saying that you're gay? What are you saying? And it's the problem is with Kanye, you never know what he's saying. You
know what he's saying. You just don't understand where it's coming from.
But you don't know the point of him saying what he's saying.
Right.
So, I mean, you don't know the point of why he's saying what he's saying. Why are you telling us this?
Do you think that it's true?
You don't know what Kanye. Seriously, you don't really know what Kanye.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Who worse, Kanye or Orlando Brown? Or they run neck and neck?
They both admitted to sucking. I don't know. I guess. I guess they run. And when you say neck and neck, it holds a whole different meaning now. But I don't know. They both seem to be just. And again, if he is saying he was molested, if this is a cry for help, I don't want to make jokes about it because I really don't want to belittle his trauma. But why are you telling people now? And why are you putting it in your music and stuff like that? Are you trying to teach somebody something? Are you trying to...
You're ready to be an advocate.
Yeah, are you trying to be an advocate? I mean, it doesn't say to me that that's what he's doing.
What does it say?
It says to me that he's looking for attention.
But why?
Because he's Kanye West.
I don't understand.
Neither does Kanye West.
I don't understand.
And that's the whole point. I don't know. And again, if you're doing this because you're trying to
get attention.
Huh?
Get attention?
No, I'm not. I'm thinking he's doing it to get attention.
First of all, that's really not something. That's not something to even play with like that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand. And maybe because of the past Kanye's things that he does, you can't really trust
what he say.
What he says for the reason he says he's doing it. Like, you said the week before last, I mean, like, you've been on a social media rant lately. So now it just seems like this is the next thing on your list.
He's purging.
No, I don't know if he's purging. He might be, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to dignify if he is serious. If he's serious, man, get some help. But shit, Kanye, you needed to get help years ago.
Do you think they can prosecute the person who molested him?
Nah, I doubt it. I doubt it. I doubt if he did. He said it's his cousin, right?
Oh, okay.
So I mean, that does it. Not that takes it away,
right?
But he says it's his cousin. He said he was doing it for a minute, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to I don't know what category to put this in. Again, I'm not saying anybody has is wrong for bringing up past trauma. If he woke up yesterday or day before yesterday and said, "You know what?
I'm
I
gonna
just
speak my
remember I
truth.
was sucking dick." If you,
Why y'all saying like that?
I'm sorry, you on social media.
No, that ain't why I said. I'm just saying why you
I
said it
mean, but
like
it's
that.
that's because that's what it made it seem like. He just woke up and like, ah, shit. I just remembered. Cuz had me sucking him for years.
But he's saying it like he's bi at this point.
I've already said I don't believe in bisexual men, but yeah,
Why you don't believe in
I don't
bisexual?
believe in bisexual men.
If they but
I
they
don't believe
sleeping
a
with
man is
men and
bisexual.
women, they bisexual.
No, I believe they just gay and they, every now and then sleep with a woman.
Oh,
Yeah,
um,
I do. I mean, that's just my opinion. I'm not saying I'm right. That's
I
just my
mean,
opinion.
we're living in times where people really weaponize things. So I would not be surprised if he's doing it to get some type of something, from it. They're gonna pay attention because it's Kanye.
I mean, they paying attention now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He knew eyes was gonna be on him. He said that. He knew that.
I don't know.
Did okay? So you say he put it in his music,
He
right?
put it
So
in his music. He put it
okay.
in a statement. I
Uh,
wish I should have thought about pulling
I was gonna
something
say,
up.
with social media and stuff, a lot of these celebrities be like, "Oh, I don't run my account." But
Yeah,
if
well,
he did it in his music, then that's a whole different
yeah,
story.
yeah. His music for his new album. That's again makes me think like it's a publicity stunt.
Hmm.
Um, I don't.
But a
I,
lot of people do that. You say he dropping an album?
yeah,
Oh yeah, promo.
but why would you promo that though?
I don't know.
Why out of all the things to promo, why would you
I don't
promo
know.
that? I mean, because you just promoted a little while ago that you think Kim and Ray J need to make part two,
And you want to be a part of it?
and you want to be a part of it.
He's a
So
character.
I guess that didn't go. Well, maybe he was planning on doing Ray.
Well, I mean, Ray seemed to be down with it.
Is he?
You ain't hear about him asking Cass, could he take a shower with him?
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Cass streams on Twitch, I believe. So what is it's on the top of the T? Anyway, it don't matter. He propositioned him for them to have a sleepover. Hmm. Now Kai does do sleepovers, but it's not on that level of sleepovers.
Thinks that Kanye always had a little swang to him. Swang though.
Latang.
Yeah. Now Kai is that guy. I know who he is now.
Yeah, young kid.
Yeah.
He started out a controversy because he was acting like he was in jail. Like
Huh?
he actually created like a jail cell
In
and
his room.
they was in in his house. Yeah.
I mean, I can't. There's nothing that brother can do that I can fault him because he has
He's
made himself a
yes.
millionaire
Yes.
from sitting in his damn living room. If I could make myself a millionaire from sitting in my damn living room, I damn sure would. I ain't gonna sleep with Ray J though. But so is Kai supposed to be gay?
No.
So why
No.
would he say that?
Nobody knows. Nobody knows. And then he was mad because Brandy came out and asked him like, "Fuck is wrong with you? Like, what are you doing?" You know what I'm saying? Kathy said she thinks Orlando Brown was hurt in his childhood.
I'm sure they all were hurt in their childhood.
Not they all.
Yeah. Orlando Brown is just touched. I mean, I don't mean that figuratively. I mean, he's just something's not right with him.
But and he is a little quirky, you know what I'm saying? But Orlando be telling the truth.
I think he be telling
the
a
truth.
portion. See, I'm not into these people that
I
go
can't
out.
believe that this man is married with kids. Like,
Yeah.
to each his own, but
I can't.
somebody deals with that for real. Like,
I can't. I have a hard time believe. Like I am not a fan of Jaguar Wright.
who the hell is that, G?
The Jaguar, the chick that's always telling stories about Jay-Z and it's, I don't I do not in this day and age when motherfuckers get shot for snitching, for dry snitching and snitching. I can't get with these people to come on social media and just start just talking shit.
Telling your business.
Yeah, telling people business. See, that's why I've been lucky. I've centered myself around.
Well, how are they getting the business though? Because my thing is, if you putting it out there, it's out there.
What do you mean?
Because a lot of celebrities get mad when people talk about it when it's in the blogs and all this stuff, but they put it on social media.
See, I think a lot of celebrities want that. That whole bad news is still good attention type shit.
No press is bad press.
Yeah. I don't believe that. Like, I just don't. And we're gonna talk about Shannon Sharp in a little bit, but stuff like that to me, when you get real bad press, just like Jonathan Majors.
Who?
That Jonathan Majors, the press with him. You should turn the TV on once in a while.
I do turn TV on, but I be watching other shit.
Jonathan Majors, year for last, went to court because this woman said that he abused her. Jonathan Majors is an actor. He did Creed 3 with Michael B. Jordan. He did Marvel. He was supposed to be the new villain in Marvel for this setup, but because of all this bullshit, the Marvel cut him. But he had a woman. I don't want to say it was a white woman because it make it seem like it was racial.
Ain't it crazy how that worked though?
Huh?
Your bag get fucked up because of an accusation.
Right, but here's the thing: this was an accusation that not only come to find out it wasn't really true, but the shit was on video. Like, and I'm not talking about like Diddy kicking Cassidy in the hotel lobby video. I mean, there's a video of
that proves his innocence.
Jonathan Majors. No, that's what I'm saying. In my mind, it proved his innocence, but that's what they got him for. There's a video of Jonathan Majors arguing with his girlfriend, and like I said, it was a white woman arguing with his girlfriend. And in the middle of the argument, now he didn't physically touch her yet, but he did. She started swinging at him, so he grabbed her and pushed her in the car. Right, and when he did that, he scratched her or something. I don't know. Somehow she had a scratch on her. But then
she hit him
she was hitting him.
Right.
There's a video of this man running down the street away from this chick. She is chasing him down the street. He's running, trying not to get hit with her, trying not to get put into this or be, involved in this altercation. So he's running away from her. And they had this all in court, but they still charged him with assault because he took her off of her. He physically moved her off of him and pushed her in the car.
What state he in?
I don't know. It was probably New York or something that he did this, or Los Angeles. I mean, he's an actor, And like I said, it was a white woman. He's a black dude, a big black dude. And, so now everybody started to kind of counsel him. Come to find out, she lied. Come to find out, all things were dropped. So now he is not held accountable, not held responsible.
I would sue her motherfucking ass.
Who you gonna sue? This little white girl that ain't got no money?
I would sue her. She would never get none either.
Yeah, but
I would sue her for defamation of character. Lost wages. Cause
he lost millions.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
he definitely lost millions.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's messed up.
It is. But sometimes you can't it's again, because of all the evil shit that has been done to females, and females do have
weaponized
to be protected, but it's becoming weaponized. And the fact is, some woman can say, he did this to me, and even though we're seeing that he didn't do it, you still find him guilty.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. But we started just talking about Kanye. So we go play you some Kanye, and this is
I like that song.
Through the Wire. Now I'm wondering what it was Through the Wire. now that I'm thinking about it. My bad, Kanye. This is Through the Wire, Kanye West, y'all.
Bond said he should sue the system, the judge and the lawyer. I saw a story on Facebook about this girl that unalived her boyfriend.
Hit him with a car. I
Yeah,
saw that.
pinned him into
In
the
front
house.
of his mom and his
And his
sister.
kids.
Yeah.
And his kids too. The cousin made a status about it on Facebook and was just like, he ain't never did nothing to her, you know. She came from nothing and she already had 2 kids when he got with her. Posted pictures of them going on trips and everything. He bought her a 5-bedroom house for Valentine's Day.
What's she doing for? I didn't read it.
It don't show you, it don't tell you what she did it for. Somebody in the comments said that he was touching on her child.
Mm.
Somebody else said he was having an affair with her daddy. And she caught it. And she snapped. But she ain't in jail.
She not.
No. She posted on social media. They got at home. That's about I don't understand. How she get out?
How you kill a
So
person
quickly.
and sitting at home right now?
That's crazy. But you know, I be liking them little stories like that. Not liking, you know, what happened, but I be intrigued. Cause I watch the story times.
Did you ever get the thing straight the other night?
I gotta run it back so I can make sure it sound fine before I send it to you. But yeah, we recorded 2 episodes.
Okay. Words. Down.
I think we're gonna have a real hot summer.
Why you think that?
Cause it don't feel like 70 degrees outside. It feel like 90 to me.
Really?
Yeah, it's humid hot to me. Yesterday, I thought I was gonna melt. Stepped outside and instantly started sweating. I said, "Oh hell no!" So I had a doctor's appointment today.
With your pain guy?
For just primary care.
Oh.
But remember I told you my heart rate was running high. Did I tell you that?
Your heart rate was what?
Elevated.
Oh, yeah. I think you said something about that.
Yeah. So it's still elevated. And according to my watch, it got up to 120 while I was asleep. So
Are they saying what is...
She
Could it be
was
your
hoping-
meds?
that's what my aunt said. My aunt said she thinks it's my meds. Or a combination of my meds. Like, you know.
Right.
The doctor don't know. She sent me to a heart specialist. She was like, you need to go talk to them.
You really do. That's
Yeah.
one of those things you don't
But
play
come to
with.
find out, I had this problem in 2023 and 2024. She went back and looked at my chart, and she was like, yeah, you've had elevated heart rates. 2023, 2024, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? So, I go next week. Oh. You don't even say nothing. You just play the intro.
Yeah.
Straight to the tea time. Let me see. Let me see if I can get y'all to see Tito. See, I'm playing on the
All right, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for tea time with Tito. Here we go, y'all. Make sure I got this right.
I don't need no help. Oh, that's it.
Okay. So first topic is about Shannon Sharp. I know y'all know what's been going on the internet.
Glad you didn't talk about it.
Well, he met a girl at a gym. She is the OnlyFans model. She is currently 20 years old now, but they've been messing with each other for some years now, so you can imagine how young she was. She said after a while, the relationship becomes pretty physical. He's been choking her,
Oh.
and threatening her, different things like that. She also said she did get sexually assaulted by Shannon Sharp as well.
Mm.
Shannon Sharp does offer $10 million, not no little change, $10 million to settle this with her. I don't think they're going for that. They're not really going for that. They're not really who say that. You know what I'm saying? I guess and they upped the price to 50 million. 50 mil. There were also some things that were dropped about Shannon Sharp and the girl. It was text messages and phone calls, and I will say in them text messages, she didn't seem so innocent herself. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? They were very explicit, so I won't go into detail about those text messages, but
Wow.
it really gave.
When does that stop?
Like, it was just very dirty talk, and
She should have gave us all the
was
tea.
making some requests in those talks. If y'all catch on, do y'all catch on? My opinion on this, I'm not trying to belittle what she has going on. I don't know if this is true or not. Shannon Sharp is basically saying like he's getting played right now, and it seems to me he is getting played a tad bit, but that doesn't mean he's also innocent. At the end of the day, he was messing with somebody so young and at that point naive. So you could get in that brain. You can get in that brain, and somebody to be that age mess with somebody so young, disgusting. I don't care if it's legal or not, it's still nasty. So y'all tell me how y'all feel about this, but I feel like it's just insane. It's just crazy, and I don't feel like it's gonna stop here. Like things will keep happening. I don't know, but I this is just my opinion on this. The more higher up you get, the more money you making, the more famous you are, the more BS comes to you. And I'm not saying that
You ain't never lied.
That everything is false, because I don't. Everything could not be false. He could have some parts to play, and honestly, he really can have some parts to play in this. But I don't think the young lady is as innocent as she is trying to portray as well. A man died between a car and a wall. That is how the second one starts. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know.
A man died between a car and a wall.
It was the one we just talked about.
It was at an Easter celebration.
The one me and you was talking about.
Birthday celebration.
Oh, that.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a lady. Her name is Shantice, and the man is Mytice. I hope I did not mess up their name, but they were having an argument at the celebration. Things get too far, mind you. The celebration has a whole bunch of kids there, children, young children there. The conversations get heated and things start to happen. So at the event, shots were fired, and they both did step outside. She gets in her car, and she hits him. Okay. The tragedy was definitely like unexpected. Like nobody expected her to do all of that. Like she really did do a lot. And it was, like I said, very unexpected, very unfortunate. And for you to do things like that around children, it doesn't matter if the conversation is getting heated between you and your significant other. If it's getting heated to that point, and you feel like you have to take actions into your own hands, you shouldn't be in a relationship. Point blank, period. Don't be in a relationship knowing that things could happen. And first of all, you're not even thinking about the consequences that's ready to come to you. Nobody gets off scotch-free if that's what you thought was going to happen. People will get justice, and his whole family was there and all of that. What you thought they was going to do?
So what did they do?
You lucky.
It don't sound like they did shit. Because a lot of people was questioning that.
So, yeah, before y'all get into relationships, evaluate yourself, figure things out. I don't know, but people don't be all the way there in the head to even be in a relationship. Okay?
Shit, they was together 5 years.
An argument should not send you to the sky, to the moon, into like
To the upper room.
Right.
where you are just like have no control over yourself and your feelings and your emotions and stuff like that. Like, girl, get a grip on life. Honestly, it's not cute on you. But y'all,
That is not cute on you.
Real Talk with Tito. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Send it to Go.Shorty. Follow me on TikTok at Tito Game with 2 G's, and make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel at Tito TV. And until next time, guys. Bye.
Bye.
All right, so shout out to Tito for
Yes,
as y'all
Big
know,
Tito, not the little one.
Tito is not here with us on Wednesday, so she is gracious enough to
Send it on in.
send it on in. And I don't listen to it beforehand. I want to hear it when y'all hear it. So it's ironic that she did talk about two of the things we've already spoken about today. But I do want to say something about, like, I didn't know all that information, especially about the second dude. Like, I didn't know they were arguing.
Yeah, so it started in the house. They were arguing, and she pulled out a gun and fired in the house.
Okay, so that
the
was my next
police were
question. She
already,
said shots fired.
yes, police were already on the way because of the gunshots, but nobody was injured. But she did it in the house with the kids. Like,
So
ma'am,
she shot at him in the
ma'am,
house.
like, ma'am,
Around
with your
his
kids,
family.
your kids though, her kids too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. And I feel what she's saying about, making sure you know people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Get to know them, the real them, not the representative. But it's kind of hard because people don't want you to know who they is. They ain't gonna show you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So did they say how long they were together?
5 years.
So
And this one
the representative don't stay around for 5 years.
Right. This one no new thing. He was buying her houses, taking her on trips, taking care of her kids, everything. He was doing all that.
And his family was there.
Yeah, his mom was there.
And so she
His
shot at
kids was there.
him with his family there.
Yeah.
And she was able to make it out the house.
That's I don't understand, but that's a lot of what's on social media is questioning, like, so how was she able to do that?
Then
And
get
his
in
mom
the car
just
and
watched?
then- yeah.
Like, what was they doing? Like,
know who you laying next to.
but that's somebody in the comments was like, yeah, because she would wait till he go to sleep and then pull a gun out on him and wake him up with the gun in his face and stuff like that. Insanity.
Wait, what?
Insanity. Yeah, you heard what I said. She was doing crazy stuff throughout the relationship.
So was he scared to leave her?
I don't know.
Or was it that good?
I don't know. Good question though.
Speaking of it being that good, so Shannon Sharp is gonna pay this chick $10 million. I have yet to in my lifetime
And then she
know what
said
a $10 million
they upped
piece
it
of
to
ass is.
$50 million.
Right.
For what?
Because and then we got you on
So this
text.
is civil. It's not
Right,
criminal, right?
Right. I don't know. I don't think whatever it is going to cancel him. Whether
You think it's
innocent or
gonna
not.
cancel him?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Because he is a big dude, big black dude, and like Tito said, she a young girl.
I don't think they're gonna cancel him.
I think he's
Yeah,
already
I mean
been, he's already been,
20, her being 20 is like a side eye. Cause baby, how many years was y'all messing with each other?
Yeah, they've already
She
put
can't
out
even buy
a thing.
you a drink. She ain't old enough.
Like I said, I didn't look into it. I just saw part of it.
You got me ready to look into it.
Yeah, I know that she, I know that she is represented by the same lawyer that went after Jay-Z. She's represented by the same, right. And that's what Shannon Sharp is saying. Shannon Sharp is saying this lawyer seems to be going after affluent black men.
Vaughn said that they were running, trying not to get shot, the family.
Oh, okay.
And he just signed a new deal. I'm not sure who you're talking about.
Shannon Sharp, I believe. He just signed
A new deal for what?
for his show. Shannon's making good money with this, with the Shay Shay.
Look
So
who
he's
he be having on now.
he's become a target.
Of course. But Snoop went through the same thing.
Every
When,
successful black male that gets successful is going to have to deal with this shit.
When he was going buy Death Row, becoming the owner of Death Row Records, a girl came out. That shit got shut down so damn quick.
To me, it's hard to trust anybody if you know the minute I make it, I'm gonna have to worry about people coming out of the woodwork with lies. You know,
You ain't even gotta make it though. You could be low level and they still gonna try you. You know what I'm saying? Cause I watched the video. An influencer, he recorded this girl. They was in the car. They went on a date, and she got drunk, like extremely drunk. So he's taking her home, and she was mad because he had the camera out. But I felt like once she realized he had the camera out, she started putting on for the camera. But she ended up calling the police and telling the police that he hit her.
But he had the camera the whole time.
And that's why he got off. Like they never arrested him or nothing because he showed them the video. Like
but the dumb bitch knew he had the camera out.
It was just stupid. She was drunk. She was extremely she was like, I don't drink, mind you. They were dating online. This was their first meetup. So you telling me that you don't drink, you know what I'm saying? You said that, but then you're at the bar taking shots. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just stupid, but she really...
Hold on. You just reminded me of something, and I don't mean to cut you off,
what?
But you know how my memory is, and if I don't say it, I'm going to fucking forget.
Gotcha.
I saw this on social media. I know you're going to know what I'm talking about because of your reality TV thing. It was the thing when Love
After Lockup?
Right. Mm-hmm. And it was this dude, this light-skinned dude with braids in his hair, just got out, and this girl who he's supposed to been, you know what I'm talking about?
I think you're talking about Julius.
I don't know the names.
I'm just saying, I think you're talking about Julius. And he was dating 2 girls?
I don't know if he was dating 2 girls, but I know the one girl did not look like her pictures. She looked a little bit bigger than
Yeah, I think you're talking about Julius. Yeah. He ended up, oh my God, he just he shouldn't have handled her that way. He was an asshole.
Was he though?
Yeah, because he was dating both of them.
How was he? Okay, now this is the argument that he had. How the fuck am I in jail but I'm dating you?
So why the fuck are you in jail telling her that you're dating her?
I mean, how do you date somebody while you're in jail?
I'm not with the shit either, you know what I'm saying? But you're filling her head up with shit while you're in jail. Because she said that before he even got released.
Right.
Like, he told me he loved me, but now all of a sudden, like, right before he got out, he stopped telling her he loved her.
Because he was getting out.
Exactly. But you're playing the game. And then he said, what have you done for me?
Yeah, okay, we are talking about
that. Yeah, I know we're the same person. I already knew. Something he the catch.
Nigga, you got caught. That's the problem. That's why you was in jail.
I'm surprised. That's like, he's a gift to her. Why are you a gift to me, nigga? What?
Well, then I saw, when I continued to watch it, which I regret with everything in me, with every being that I have, but I continued to watch it because I just want to know how it ended, and I still didn't because I stopped watching it because I came to my senses. He went to a room with another chick, a dark-skinned chick.
Okay, so the dark-skinned one is the one that he really want to be with.
Right.
He don't want to be with the other girl.
Right, and that was kind of evident.
Yeah, and this nigga told her, she asked him to get in the pool. He told her, I can't swim in the deep end, or whatever. She said, we can go to the shallow end. He said, I can't get in the water. Like, I still can't swim. She said, nigga, you're 6 feet tall.
Wait a minute. That's the chick that told him how we would go to the beach if you were drowned.
Mm-hmm. That's the one he told her that they weren't in a relationship. Like, the shit was just all made up in her mind.
So who do you blame for that? Him?
Mm-hmm. Because you planted that seed.
See, and this might sound mean.
We do have some single white female cases out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this might come across as me sounding mean, but how much weight are you putting into a relationship with somebody that's locked up that you never met, you never physically met? Now it's different if y'all were a couple before he went in, and you holding it down for him while he in. But if you met this nigga on a pen pal shit, you don't know who he is. He don't know who you are.
Right.
He is just basically passing the time so he can have something to think about instead of Bubba fucking him. I mean, it's just something.
Mm-mm.
It's just something. That's what you are in general. So why would you hold any weight to what he's saying?
Because people really do. Like, more off. It
Is
don't
this
always
show popular?
Yeah, they have like
Shit.
2 or 3 versions of it. Cause we're watching now. What's on now is Life After Lockup. They have Love During Lockup too. And then they went back
This
and
is
like
what the world is
pulled
covering.
the inmates and had them walk you through their childhood and how they got to their criminal life. They got that show. I forgot what the name of it is, but they got that version too. Yeah.
And this is what people look at.
Well, I look at it. I sure do. Yes, I do.
I mean, you're different. I mean, seriously. I mean, you like that reality shit.
I do. I do.
Yeah.
I be locked in. I like me and Rashay, shout out to her. We started watching Never Ever Mets. Now you think
The what?
the inmate is crazy. It's called the Never Ever Mets
Okay.
because
Tell
they
me.
never ever met each other. But in all seriousness though, it's like it's 2 couples on there that have been dating for 4 years or
But
more than
never
4
met.
years, but never met each other in person.
So I'm sorry. How do you consider yourself dating? I mean,
Video
maybe
calls
my
and,
mentality as far as dating has changed over the years.
Video calls and stuff like that.
Also, it's not catfish because he's at least seen the person
Yeah, they've seen these people. They just ain't, you know what I'm saying, physically meet them.
for 4 years.
4. One of them was at 4 years. One of them was 4.5. So
Okay,
the
hold
one,
on. Is one of them in jail?
No.
So what's the reason
These
for you
people
not
ain't got
meeting?
nothing to do with jail.
What's the reason for them not meeting?
One person said, like, I think one person live in Atlanta and the other one live in Cali.
They don't have bus tickets?
Bus. That's a whole day trip right there. Just traveling.
A whole day. Okay,
Day and a half.
365 days in a year times
You couldn't
4.
find one day to go. I feel you though. You know what I'm saying? The one that was together for 4 years, she was hiding
Together
3 of her
is
kids.
being real loose with that word.
I mean, I'm
together.
just saying. That's what they
But,
said. She hiding 3 of her kids from him.
You don't have to hide it. He ain't there. How the fuck you gonna hide? All right, go, get off the camera.
Cause
That's how you.
the girl just had a baby. Like she had a 1-month-old.
But they've been together 4 years.
They've been together, 4.5 years. No, 4 years. They've been together 4 years. Yep.
That's not even off and on 4 years.
No.
It's 4 years.
So she said basically she felt like he had somebody else or he was entertaining somebody else. So she went out and had a one-night stand and ended up pregnant. Well, bitch, you did it wrong. Cause how the fuck that work? You know what I'm saying?
That's an 18 years thing.
You
That's not even
know,
one night
you
stand.
know. But at the same time, he has like a 4-month-old or 6-month-old that she don't know about.
How you know about it? She don't know about it.
Cause they
don't watch
talking.
TV. That's
Right,
that's
they
I never
talking
get
about
that
it.
shit.
But she ended up telling him like the first night they chilled together. She ended up coming clean and telling him, and he was like, "Well, I can't even be mad at you because I had a baby too." This girl gonna look at him and say, what she said in her confessional? I didn't think that he would do anything like that. Bitch, you did it too. And then what's really messed up is she had a 5 and a 7-year-old that he knew nothing about. He only thought she had one child, and the girl is 12. So you
Wow.
lied about your 2 living kids.
Wow.
Crazy, right? Crazy. Then
And
you
they
got
us too, right?
yeah.
They us.
All of them. You got a girl on there who got an autoimmune deficiency, and she don't want no type of sexual type interactions with the guy that she messing with. I was like, girl, like they got a host that's taking them through exercises. So one of the exercises they had to do Kama Sutra, positions, and she felt uncomfortable.
So they've been together 4 years.
No, they've been together for a couple of months. All the rest of the couples, besides the 2 that was there, was together for 4 years, been together like between 1 month and 8 months. But when we get reality check-in up and running, we're gonna be talking about it.
Yeah. Okay.
We can be talking about all of it. You ain't even got to watch the show because we're gonna fill you in.
Oh no,
so
I'm not.
good.
I'm not. I feel
You gonna watch reality check-in?
No, I'll definitely watch reality check-in because I feel like I feel like I'm a little bit dumber now than I was when I started. I do. I feel that reality TV seeps brain cells from you.
Oh.
No offense to you, but I just feel that it's just because I feel like you become as stupid as the people that's on TV.
No ham, no man, no turkey. Why would we become stupid from watching it?
Just because I don't know, and I don't want to say we because I don't want it to become a thing between me and you. But
I mean, I can't understand
I
why.
just,
You know,
I
yeah.
just, it just to me
I mean, to me, it's entertainment.
it is, but then it makes me wonder why is this entertaining us?
Cause some of this should be stupid, and
All this shit be
I'm
stupid.
a person that love comedy. So if you can make me laugh by your stupid shit that you got going on, I'm welcoming it every time. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
I'm
Okay.
welcoming it every time.
All right. Well,
But we did realize for reality check-in, shout out to my two co-hosts, that we ended up picking all black reality TV shows.
so all right. So
One of them asked.
just to ask, what were the reality shows that y'all talked about?
Uh, so we talked about shit. We talked about every single. First of all, the first episode we're gonna talk about every single show that we
That you watch?
Yeah.
Do you feel like you only watch the black shows though? Like you don't watch
I
Housewives
didn't notice that.
of
I watch Housewives of Atlanta.
that's black.
I know.
Housewives of I don't know, Mississippi. You don't watch that one or
No.
something?
Yeah, because they got Potomac, Beverly Hills. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch those. No. I didn't realize that it was more so, the melanin side. But we cover Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Love and
Black.
Hip Hop Miami.
Black.
I know. Baddies.
Black.
Two Ways with Erica Mena.
I don't know what that is.
She's Hispanic, black,
Same
mixed
thing.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Married to Medicine. Black.
Okay, that's black.
Yep.
What is that about?
It's about different doctors. So
Were they black doctors?
Yes.
Okay, so
all
it's
of them
like
are black
doctor,
doctors.
like he feel comfortable type shit or
Like who?
Cosby Show.
Oh, like the Cosby Show? Yeah, they got psychiatrists, OBGYNs, dentists.
Well,
And
it's
then
good to know they black.
Yeah.
I hate the fact that they on the show. But it's good to know.
Then
black.
the Love and Marriage series, which they got Love and Marriage Huntsville, Detroit, and DC.
Yeah,
So we cover all
definitely
three of
Detroit is
those.
black.
All of them are black.
Okay.
All of them are black. Carlos.
So
and Carlos
it
is
seems
black.
to me you racist because it
I'm
seems
not
like you only
racist.
watching the
Well,
black shit.
okay, family or fiance is another one, and that's not predominant. It's not predominantly black per se,
Just one or two niggas sprinkled in.
Yeah,
Okay,
wait, no,
I got you.
I ain't gonna say that. I don't know. It's probably 50-50.
So don't you think in order to get since we are doing this reality show
We gotta find a white
recap,
one.
don't you think we should really sprinkle in a little sugar and
I need to find a white one.
yeah? Don't you think at least?
Yeah.
Because I know at one point they had white people on some of the black shows, but they don't.
Yeah.
They done got rid of that now.
Yeah, it
What's
ain't.
that? Like
Not
Bitch Kim
really.
Zolak was on the which one was that? The Housewives.
I don't know.
Kim something.
See, and I just started watching Atlanta last year. They on season 16. I just
Yeah,
started watching
it's-
them
it's
last
been a
year.
minute.
But then we got Caught in the Act Unfaithful.
A what?
Caught in the Act
Oh,
Unfaithful.
okay. That's like Cheaters.
Yes,
Okay.
it's just like Cheaters,
Okay.
and, except for it's with Tammy Roman. Do you know Tammy Roman?
Tammy, the she used to be married to
Yeah.
the basketball player.
Mhm.
Yeah, she was
So-
on Real World.
Yeah, she was. Yep,
Yeah.
and she was on Basketball Wives LA, which is another show that we cover by Shawnee.
Shawnee,
Yeah.
Shaq's wife.
Yep, ex-wife.
Okay.
Yep.
Ex-wife.
But yeah, so if you go to her and be like, I think my partner may be up to something, then she sent her investigation team out, and they go
That shit's
and
fake as hell.
find
You know that, right?
information.
You know that shit fake as hell.
Why you think it's fake?
I just think it's fake.
The last
You
episode.
You can't hide cameras like that.
The
Niggas
last-
is out there cheating, and women's out there cheating. First of all, women cheat very well, but niggas is out there cheating. They cautious as shit. They looking. They like, hold on. I done seen this fucking van here.
I was thinking the same thing
3
because
times.
if you following me,
Right.
every time I make, but they be trying to keep their distance, and then they be like, if they go, like, say the person goes in a club or something, they have like spy cam glasses and stuff like that they put on, and you don't get to see them. You see what they're seeing through the glasses, type stuff. You know what I'm saying? But so like they go and they do the investigation. They come back. Tammy has a relationship coach with her to talk to the person who requested the information.
Right.
And then she gives them an option to do a takedown.
A takedown.
Yeah.
That's what happened to the dude with the car.
That's not too early. It just
Really?
happened.
I don't know.
Too early.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she gives them the option to do a takedown. Now, takedown is when the person who requesting Tammy services pop up on the lover and the side piece.
Okay.
Or you can do a team up where you team up with the side piece and go and confront the lover.
So usually that's the team up is usually when the side piece don't know she a side piece. He or she a side piece.
Yeah, but the only way you'll know that is if you go talk to him. Some people don't be wanting to do that.
Who the fuck want to talk to him?
Some people don't want to do that. The last episode that I saw, the dude did it. He agreed to do that. And come to find out, because he married the girl, right? So, I'm gonna have to tell you. I wish I could tell you his name.
It's not that
But
much
he married the girl, the guy that was requesting the information. He dated her for 3 months and then moved to the state that she lived in. Once he came to visit her, decided he wasn't going back home. And married her. So this is like 3.5 years later.
Wait, time out. So he knew the chick for 3 months. Uprooted himself to find true love and moved to the state with this cheating bitch.
Yep.
And okay.
Yep. And then so the other guy though.
Let me stop before I start getting interested in this.
I'm gonna be interested. This one, Vaughn even watched. Mr. Tink watched this with me. But the other guy had been knowing her for 7 years.
This the same girl?
Yes. The guy that she was cheating on her husband with, known her longer than her husband did. So that made it a plot twist. Plus,
that's not no plot twist.
It was because he
that's
was
a goddamn murder suicide. That's not a plot twist.
He was dealing with the kids. The side piece was dealing with the kids, like showing up at sporting events and all this
because
shit.
They want his kids. So
no,
her baby daddy was somebody else, a third nigga.
Yeah. Yes.
Sometimes you gotta leave them in the streets.
You know.
Sometimes you gotta leave them in the streets.
He ended up staying with her.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Let me ask your opinion. Is he ugly?
No, he's not. He's a nice looking man. I think the side piece looked less attractive than the main guy, to be honest. But as soon as when they confront, because she's a paralegal, right? But she also had her own business, so
so she had money.
Yeah, but she would like travel out of state to go do pop-up shops or whatever, and then that's why he became suspicious because she stopped like calling him and checking in.
So the side piece was going with her out of state. The
side piece popped up like it didn't take the investigators a day to figure out what she was doing. And then they had wired her car and everything. So the conversation.
See, that's why I don't believe this shit.
Well, he gave them access. They don't do it for everybody though. Because if you can't get them access to like y'all live together, they'll bug the house then. You know what I'm saying? Or you got access to a car, they'll do the car. You know what I'm saying? But if they don't have the access, they just gotta watch on the outside and try to figure out what they're doing. I watched one where the dude was messing with. He said that was his cousin or something like that. And they were supposed to be just real close. He was sleeping with the girl. Had the girl staying in the house with his girlfriend and everything.
So I take it wasn't his cousin.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
Yeah, you gotta find some white ones. Seriously, because this just for the whole fact that this is embarrassing to us. We can't be the only fucked up people.
We're not.
On TV.
We're not.
Well, you definitely gotta and then when you hear today's time out letter, it will really reiterate that we need some white friends around here.
Oh Lord.
Not that I know what color the people are. Let me not even say that because it could be, but it just didn't really seem
it ain't give.
Yeah, it wasn't given. It wasn't given Africa. I mean, it wasn't given Sweden. It was given Africa. It was given Atlanta or something like that.
Atlanta Ratchet.
Yeah, it was given Ratchet. We're gonna take a quick break, y'all. We'll be right back. This is the all-new afternoon drive. Wow.
Wow. I'm running to the car right quick.
All right.
Looking for the perfect link to elevate your drive?
I be into them shows.
A black-owned business redecided space.
Don't let me fall asleep on it.
Straight from the top. From say smoothie as fun.
I need to give you some more of that. I'm Tuesday. My birthday coming up in June.
You'll have somebody. I need to get them to come up here. Hey, there's no bag in that trash. You putting it in the trash.
There ain't never a bag in the trash.
Well, no. Yeah.
Pay with PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, or cash on delivery.
You know that when you have your earphones on, you yell very loud.
I
Hey, ain't no bag!
I think I was yelling because you left the room.
At Social Flair Event Studio, we don't just host events, we create unforgettable
Yeah.
experiences. From birthday extravaganzas to wedding celebrations and even corporate events, Social Flair Event Studio is your go-to destination for making memories that last. Whether it's a moment of love, connection, or celebration, we tailor our space to fit your needs, creating the perfect atmosphere for you and your guests. Located in 10934 Hull Street Road in Richmond, Virginia, Social Flair Event Studio is known not only for its stylish flair, but also for our passion in providing exceptional service. Every detail is thoughtfully curated, ensuring that your event will be talked about for years to come. Why choose us? At Social Flair Event Studio, we're excited to offer a beautiful, versatile space and personalized service to make your event truly special. Contact us today and let's bring your vision to life.
This is Knuckles, one of the hosts of my show, Facts Over Feelings. Tune in every Wednesday at 7 p.m. for Facts Over Feelings, only on Big Time Radio Network.
Hey, this is Tico Wells, choir boy from the Five Heartbeats, and you're listening to Big Time Radio Network.
Yo, this is Al B. This is the host of Born Hustle Radio. You now listening to Big Time Radio Network.
Confidence, beauty, elegance. At Greg Hall Boudoir Photography, we capture you at your absolute best.
With over 15 years of experience, Greg Hall knows how to bring out your unique style, making you look and feel incredible.
Solo or with that special someone, couples are always welcome. Choose from multiple affordable packages with custom add-ons to make your session unforgettable.
Fast turnarounds, easy online cloud proofing, and no pressure selection. We make the process smooth, seamless, and stress-free.
Visit us at 10934 Hull Street Road and follow us on social media to schedule your session today. Greg Hall Boudoir Photography, because you deserve to shine.
Hey there, RVA. Are you tired of spending weekends cleaning instead of enjoying the city? Well, say goodbye to the mop and bucket because A1 Cleaning Service is here to save the day. Picture this, a spotless home without lifting a finger. A1 Cleaning Service, RVA, specializes in turning your messy space into
All right. I need to bring some small bags in there. 'Cause I got a trash can for us, but I need to get a small bag.
Did you get the bar?
No. I ended up sending that. I got it. It came, but when I put it together, it was missing the piece. So I sent it back.
Oh,
Can I get it?
We've got the secret.
What is it? I'm trying to figure out where to open it.
Follow them. I knew we'd be doing it for minutes since the blue things are right here.
You did it with ease.
But we need to finish. We need to come back. I done did 6 commercials.
464-7494 and book your cleaning appointment. That's 804-464-7494. A1 Cleaning Service RVA, where cleanliness meets convenience, because your time is precious. A1 Cleaning Service RVA.
It's a bag in it already.
Oh, okay.
It was upside down. I didn't see the bag. Yes, I have faith.
All right, y'all. We're doing birthdays for today, April 23rd, 2025.
Who is almost December?
Huh?
Who is almost December?
It's almost December.
Yeah, time
Speaking of
flying.
which, how did Exodus enjoy her trip?
She enjoyed it. She had fun.
That's good.
She
It
had
was
fun.
always, Mr. Charlie was upset.
Because he didn't get to meet
He
her.
didn't get to meet her. When I told him, because he didn't even listen to the show, when I told him, he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, man, you missed her. So anyway,
She'll be back
yeah.
eventually.
All right, let's hit these birthdays. April 23rd. Writer, even though he wasn't a real person, William Shakespeare today would have
What
been
the
his
hell you
birthday.
mean
He
on a real
wasn't
person?
William Shakespeare was made up. And it was another dude, I can't remember his name, but it was anyway. Today would have been his birthday. He passed away in 1616. The
God damn.
first one of the first real ever child stars, Shirley Temple. She passed away in 2014. Today would have been her birthday. Roy Orbison, singer, Pretty Woman, died in 1988. Today would have been his birthday.
That's my
Do
birthday.
you know who Hervé Villechaize is?
No.
You ever used to watch Fantasy Island?
No.
Jesus, he forgive me. Hervé Villechaize used to come out of he was like, the blade, boss, the blade. He
Nope.
passed away in 1993. He's a short dude. Maybe T don't know. Actress, comedian Jan Hooks passed away in 2014. Today would have been her birthday. Actress Joyce DeWitt. You know who she is? I hate that you don't know a lot of these people. You watch Three's
don't.
Company, right?
No.
You never watched Three's Company?
No.
Jesus Christ. Joyce DeWitt, the only remaining cast member with Three's Company is still alive. Today is her 76th birthday. Producer Narden Michael Walden, today is his 73rd birthday. Movie producer Michael Moore, today is his 71st birthday. This was one of the first white women I had a crush on. Valerie Bertinelli. Today is her birthday.
I know the next one.
She's 65. Comedian George Lopez. So out of all the ones I've done so far, George Lopez is the only one you know?
Yeah.
George Lopez today celebrates birthday number 64. WWE wrestler John
I
Cena.
know who he is.
Today is his 48th birthday. Also, comedian, TV host John Oliver is also 48. And Kyle Penn from the movie White Castle. What is that White Castle movie? When they go to White Castle.
Harold Kumar?
Harold Kumar, yeah, he one of those. I can't remember which one he is.
Oh, okay.
But today is his 48th birthday.
See, I think some of these people I might know, but I don't know
If
them
you
by
see
name.
him, you'll probably
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Some people-
Also celebrating the birthday of my brother, Mr. Raymond Good. Raymond, happy birthday, brother. You know, Raymond came and visited me in the hospital when I was in the hospital.
That is what's up.
That is surprised the shit out of me. I'm sitting in the hospital bed and somebody knock on the door and I'm thinking it's the doctor because I'm waiting on the doctor and it's Raymond Good with flowers and a balloon and a gift.
Brotherly love.
Yeah, and I was like, man, that was nice, man. Then I said, how the fuck you find me? See, that was spooky. That was scary. I'm not gonna talk into that no more, but that was kind of
He sees
scary.
you when you're sleeping.
Right, you know, nigga, how'd you find me?
He knows when you're awake.
Because except for y'all, no one else knew I was in the hospital.
Right.
So, well, you know, shout out to Raymond, man. I hope you're enjoying your birthday. Who you got for us today?
So I would like to say happy birthday to David Lindsay. I want to roll it all the way back to Friday and say happy belated birthday to my friend and classmate. Shout out to class of 2006, John Marshall. Barry Farmer. Happy birthday, Barry.
Happy birthday, Barry.
Tanya Emmanuel. Happy birthday, beautiful. Shanae White. Tamika Pompey. And last but not least, shout out to my godson, Tashawn Washington, aka Jigs 2 Turn. Happy birthday, baby.
All right. Okay. All right, so there we go with the birthdays. Let's hit y'all some more music. This is Donnell Jones, Where I Want to Be. It's the all new afternoon drive, y'all.
Are they doing facts today?
The drama.
I was gonna stay. See, if they wanted, you know. Ray ain't got practice on Wednesday right now. So my mama gave me a bit of advice.
Say what?
My mom gave me a bit of advice. She said that we need to help with catching the comments when people comment.
Yeah.
So
On the board, I try to look up every now and then.
And me too. So what I'm doing now is I'm live on my YouTube on my tablet, but I'm watching
Okay.
the other YouTube as well at the same time.
Well, we messed up the other day because when I put on the timeout letter screen, it didn't have the comments on it. So that's why when we came back to it, all those comments just started popping in.
Oh, she knew, but she was mad because her comment.
Her comment, and I apologize.
She said he skipped mine.
Yeah.
I was like, no, he didn't. Yes, he did, because I'm going to tell you what I said. Well, okay, all right. You got that, Lolo. I think it's the first show that she caught, like, the whole entire show.
Oh, really? And then I fucked up the comments.
And she was like, y'all on YouTube is hilarious, though. Like, she was like, I enjoyed it. Y'all is just funny.
That's what I get a lot. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing with the video, trying to put more
so they
production.
can hear more of the
get more production value to it. So like I'll, depending on who's speaking, I'll bring them up on the screen.
We gotta schedule this photo shoot.
Yeah, we need to get one with all of us.
Yeah,
but that's when I just figure out who all of us is. Forget I said that. Yeah.
I heard you loud and clear.
I know.
Because I told Tito that flyer. I said, I need a picture of you. Give me a full body picture of you.
Wait a minute.
She sent me. You alright?
Yeah. I wanted to say something about that flyer.
That what you get.
I wanted to say something about that flyer. Why that look like a porn cover? I look like a porn DVD cover.
No, it do.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby cousin gonna do a 20 versus 1.
Like they about to run a train.
You don't like
it? I liked it, but it looked like they about to run a train on it.
Yeah, I told her, I said, so we going to hell. She said, why? I said, I don't know. I said, she said we go to hell. She said, why? But every picture she sent me, she was standing in front of the mirror, and you could, like the mirror right here, you could see the mirror in her phone.
We need to get a photo shoot.
I said, you cannot do that.
I'm supposed to be doing one next Thursday for Peaches.
Okay, that's what's up. For her show or just?
No, just for her. For her her husband's birthday or anniversary, something like that.
So what are you gonna do there? Here.
Like I can make it's a boudoir shoot, so I can make the whatever room I'm in, I make it look like a bedroom. All right, y'all, here we go. These are the boys. Drew Hill in my bed. This is the So Deaf remix, y'all. Hopefully it'll start, but maybe it won't. There we go. Drew Hill, y'all.
I make you dance.
All right, hold on a second. Let me do this real quick.
What you telling me? Hold on, for?
Yeah, because I'm gonna mute this. Because I'm gonna forget. All right. So the drama is, you got your shit on too, don't you?
Yeah.
I'll tell you later.
I'm like, I'm sitting here looking at my screen like, so if I mute my mic, it'll mute it too?
Nah.
I mean, no, I'm saying on my screen, I can mute it.
Yeah, well, that's all right. I can tell you after the show.
I gotta figure out what my next hairstyle gonna be. For me and baby girl. She like having hair.
What you do with her when school was out? What you usually do?
Well, I tried to put her in summer school last year. That shit, I had to wrap that up real quick. I cussed out every single person that answered the phone. Because I sent Well, my sister that came with the dreads, she was pregnant last summer. So me, her, and Tito, well, they called me for me to take them to the hospital. So I took both of them to the hospital at the same time. And they live out Chester. You know what I'm saying? So take them to the hospital. While I'm in the hospital, I call my grandma like, hey, I'll go pick up Ray, you know what I'm saying, from school. She not gonna go in the building or nothing because it's a summer school program, so they just get off the bus and you get them, you know what I'm saying? Why she call me back like, they can't find Ray? When I tell you, everything in me was snapping, I'm like, Vaughn in training. I called him. I'm like, look, they can't find my baby. And the crazy part was his job was a couple of blocks up from the school, but it wasn't walking distance blocks up. You know what I'm saying? And of course, I had the car. You know, so I ended up calling my aunt, like, I need you to go to the school because the school wasn't answering the phone. And my mom had her knee surgery. So she was at the house.
Did y'all get like a group discount for knee surgery?
Shit. We surprisingly we got the same knee done.
God damn.
Weird, right? Same
Not
doctor.
really, because that shit is
same doctor
in the
and
family.
everything. It was to the point like one of her follow-up appointments. It was my day for a follow-up appointment too. They saw us at the same time. We was we was sitting in the chairs beside each other. But yeah, I pulled her after that. I said, oh no. And the whole time, she was where she was supposed to be. And they was calling across the radio, but they was saying her name wrong. So she was like, when we got her, she all calm, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey. And she goes to something.
What y'all all mad about?
And they was calling Mariah.
Wow.
And she said, that's not my name, so I didn't say anything. And my grandma used to be a bus monitor, so, like, she pulling up on the buses that pull up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Radio to other bus drivers. Because what made it even worse was the school that she was supposed to be at wasn't even answering the phone. And then when they answered, they're going to tell me that my baby goes to daycare. Go to daycare. I was like, she don't go to daycare? I'll pick her up and drop her off. What are you talking about? I was so mad. I said never again. Never, ever again. She brought me home papers been bringing home papers for the past month about summer school. I said, look, they lost you one time. They'll never get another opportunity.
I ain't gonna give them another chance.
No. And Vaughn was like, see, I told you it was a bad idea in the first place. Because she had to be at school at like 6:30 in the morning to get on the bus to go to the other school that they had them at.
Even though that was a very interesting story, you didn't answer my question. What are you going to do with it this
That's
summer?
what the hell I was doing last summer. I don't know what my plan is this summer. And I'll probably find something for her to get into.
There's going to be a thing here on Tuesdays. I'm going to send you the information.
Okay.
If you know any other young girls that want to be involved in it.
Okay.
It's like a I need to find it so I can talk
Why
about it.
Why you ain't do prom pictures for people?
I wasn't ready yet.
Oh, okay.
Right here.
Okay. She's too young. I seen that.
Oh, you did? Oh,
yeah,
shit.
It's girls age 13 and 16. Yeah, I seen that. You shared it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I seen that. I think I shared it too. I be thinking about cutting my hair. My best friend told me I couldn't cut it.
Yeah, that's one of those decisions you can't come back. Well, yeah, you can, because you wear your hair different styles anyway. Yeah.
And it wouldn't be the first time. It'll be probably like the third or fourth time that I cut my hair. My only thing is my texture changed the last time I did it.
Say
So
what?
I don't know. My texture changed the last time I cut it. So I don't know if I want to go through that again.
Your texture changed.
Texture, yeah. So like my hair used to be real full and fluffy, and I didn't have a lot of shrinkage. So in order for me to get my hair like this, I had to blow dry it. That's a lot of work to keep having to do. And now it's just like super soft and in the fucking way.
In your Afro puff.
I wanted dreads until my other sister got them. She looked too much like me.
Say what?
The one that came with us, D Nasty.
D Nasty.
She looked too much like me. She got dreads, so I decided I won't get them. People can't tell us apart just walking around normal. You know what I'm saying? If we both had dreads, it would fuck people up. I was working at Rose's one time, right? And she came up there to pick me up. She sitting out front in the car in front of the store. Somebody, one of the employees spoke to her. And then when they walked in the building, I walked out the back. And they was like, wait the fuck, I just spoke to you in the car. I was like, that's my sister, dog. It's not me.
We gotta go back live. All right, y'all. We are back. Afternoon Drive.
We're back.
Sitting here with my partner, Miss Tink.
I ain't do my thing, G. I ain't do my thing.
I didn't even. Oh, okay.
Wednesday, hump day.
Say what?
Wednesday. Wednesday, hump day.
You know what's so fucked up? We haven't even mentioned the fact that it's just the two of us today.
Well, nobody else introduced themselves.
Yeah. I guess they could have figured it out when Mr. Charlie, Tito, or Miss Peaches ain't say hey.
Right.
But yeah, it's just the two of us today. So we out here doing our thing,
chilling.
trying to keep you all people informed and entertained.
Are you not entertained?
I was gonna say that. We try to keep y'all entertained, just like we normally do with the conversations off air that y'all might can catch in on it. We get a lot of comments of people that enjoy our YouTube video, which is now on our website. Also, if you go to www.thetymeradio.com, the YouTube video is on there. So if you don't feel like going to YouTube, it's on Facebook, couple of different pages on Facebook. But if you go to the YouTube page, please subscribe to our YouTube page so we can get our numbers.
Hit that notification button.
Hit that notification so you'll know. Because not just us that comes on.
It's all the family.
It's all the
family.
The podcast family at least. Mm-hmm. Not everybody does the podcast. So right now it's just us. Facts Over Feelings and Born Hustler. Now that I think about it,
they do
it's
the
just
podcast.
The three. Yeah, it's just the three.
That's a damn.
Well,
lie.
no, that's not true. Hold on.
That's a damn lie because I do a fucking podcast.
Yeah,
too.
well, I'm just saying that.
Oh, I got in my feelings for a second.
Yeah. You sound. Speaking of which, and I probably shouldn't do this on air, but speaking of you getting your feelings, let me congratulate you on something.
On Monday.
Huh?
On what?
On something Monday.
Yeah,
congratulate
My mama said the same thing. Mama said the best thing you could have did
let me congratulate
was what you did, and you ain't say nothing.
Because even when I got home, I heard about that. Like people were waiting to hear what was about to happen next.
I told you, my mama said we ain't got nothing nice to say. Don't say nothing at all, and I just shut up.
Sometimes you hear shit. And sometimes, especially with me, when shit seems to get a little heated or get a little, not heated, because it wasn't really heated because you didn't make it heated, but shit seems to get a little stuffy, I might try to throw a joke in there to kind of smooth shit up, but I couldn't even think of shit. I literally could not think of a damn thing to say. And when I'm telling you, I was told, she was waiting for you to say something.
Right.
Sad is she was waiting on, she ain't say nothing. I was like, that was just wrong.
On all levels, man. I was just doing my best.
When I tell you, my fucking jaw hit the bottom of the table. I could not believe that. I couldn't believe it. But again, shout out to you for
Thank you.
For being
I tried.
so strong-willed on that one. But that shit was funny. But anyway, some of the things that happen off air is always, has some humor to it. We were having a discussion right before we came on air, and I wanted to ask you this on air because
Okay.
you know you are very um, you are very you're very open with your relationship.
Yeah.
All right. So you were talking about getting your hair done
Hmm.
or trying to figure out what style you want to do your hair done. Do you ask your husband's opinion about your hairstyle?
No.
Why is that? Because
I
he
just
doesn't give it, or you
because
just.
I'm wearing my hairstyle. So why I need to ask your opinion.
I'm not
Now,
saying now. Mind you, I didn't say
say
ask your
permission. Yeah,
permission. I
right.
say
I
opinion.
mean, no, I don't. I just make the decision on what I want done, and I get it done. And then he'll tell me his opinion without me
After the
asking.
fact.
Hmm.
So okay. So as someone that doesn't like every hairstyle, uh, I know with me, when I used to have the issues, I just stopped.
That part.
I just stopped answering. If I don't like it, I just won't answer.
So she walk in the room and what she doing? Show you a picture before she get it done?
No. Well, ask me my opinion,
Uh huh.
and I used to give my opinion, but then you go do the shit you want to do in the
So
first place. So
you
why
just
the
sit there
fuck you ask
quiet,
me?
looking at.
So so like if something is done that I don't particularly like,
Uh huh.
and I'm not saying that's not been the case. It's been the case maybe once or twice. But in her defense, I've also in the past have thought that I wasn't going to like something and ended up liking it.
Because things look different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will say that. But like I will look at something and be like, oh shit, I knew I won't like this. But I don't feel like I have the right to, or I had the right to say no. Because it's not my head.
Have you ever talked to her about it? And that's my point
Yeah.
too. Because if I'm aware of it,
Right.
then your opinion should not be weighed in here.
Well,
You know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
your opinion. I think your opinion should matter, but I don't think it should make a
Kathy
difference.
said stop before she run it back.
I don't think it should make a difference. Like I bald my head. I don't even know if that's like, but I just do it. So, but I don't ask permission.
Well, Mr. Tink been wanting to cut his beard for 7 years.
Okay.
And I told his ass no.
Okay, so but do you feel like you have the right to do that?
Yes, I felt like I had
Why?
the right to do that because I told his ass no. I mean, if he's done it where he cut it so he don't have he don't have the hair hanging, like he'll cut it close, because he be having the hair hanging on his chin, so he'll cut it off or whatever. And when he do it, I be like, why you do that? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, and then Maria also likes his facial hair as well.
Right.
So he definitely ain't gonna cut it now. Like he grew dreads because of her.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Because she ain't like getting her hair done. So he was teaching her how to get her hair done.
Okay. I like that. That's cool. Like me, I can't grow a beard. But
what you mean?
I can't. I'm 53 years old, and the little hair on my chin took me 53 years to grow it. I can't grow a beard to save my life. I'm like one of the only men in my family that
You need to get you
cannot.
some kenta oil or something, you know?
And okay, I'm gonna say this. And then like people be like, you gotta eat. And I'm like, no, nigga, I do that on, so that's not it. I'm like, but then again, what is that gonna put hair on my tongue? That don't even make sense to me. But yeah, I can't grow a beard. Like it took me until I was in my mid 40s before I was able to have my goatee, my mustache connect to my beard, to my goatee.
Right.
Like I can't. Like right now, in trying to grow something right now, I have patches. I look like a fucking werewolf.
You got bald spots.
Yeah, I got bald spots on the side of my. I can't grow.
That's
beard.
not cute.
It's. I mean, okay. Hold on.
I'm just saying, having bald spots in your beard.
Yeah, but I don't have enough hair on my face to even look like bald spots. I just can see that this ain't growing right here. But if I was, I don't think. Like if I shave all my facial hair off, I look like I'm 30.
Okay. Well,
yeah, I look like a little kid.
Do you dye your hair?
No. But I had thought about it. But be like, no, you need to keep the salt and pepper. No, I don't. But now I like the white beard. So I mean, the white. I don't even want to call it a beard. The white. The white.
Pieces of hair on your face.
Yeah. Okay. Pieces. Forget it. Now I like that, but I don't usually grow my hair out on my head high enough to even worry about dyeing it anymore. Like every now and then I'll let it grow out, and then I'll like twist it or some shit like that. But for the most part, lately I've been just keeping it bald. Like I got a hat on today because I haven't cut my hair in a minute.
Dion said, I think my wife looks better with natural hairstyles. She is beautiful regardless, but I'd rather her not do straight styles.
Safe answer. Safe answer. Brother, hold on. Let me give you some applause on that. That was a safe fucking answer on that one. That was a safe. She is beautiful no matter what. Yeah, she must be watching.
Vaughn like me to do red because red his favorite color. But I don't like red.
When I met you, you were pink, weren't you?
Yeah, and I don't like pink either. I did it for breast cancer awareness.
Yeah.
But that's Maria's favorite color. Like she's a diehard pink fan. Like I be wanting her to just pick a different one. It's sickening. Yeah. She would wear pink every day if you let her.
Like I'm okay with a color every now and then, but you know,
all the time.
Yeah. If I keep talking about color right now, I'll probably get in trouble, so I'm gonna stop. But I'm you know.
Yeah, my uncle dyed his whole beard.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
See, I know how old I am.
I didn't dye Vaughn's before.
I know how old I am. If I dye my beard, I know I'm gonna look like I dyed my beard. And I don't want that. I don't want
that's your beard, that. G. It's a little piece of hair you got.
Okay, that's gonna be the last time you make that comment. But I don't want that. I don't want to look like I'm dyeing my facial hair. Right. I don't want to look like that.
Right.
But you know, at this point, it doesn't even matter.
I'm gonna have to recolor mine because my hair growing out now.
Really?
See my real hair color now. Yeah.
See, but you come in here every day. You come in here, you got a different hairstyle. So I don't know what's real and what's not.
Not every day.
Oh, motherfucker, every day. You come in here. You come in this bitch, it's curly. You're in this bitch looking like a high-ass Shirley Temple.
Hey, look, my aunt in the comments laughing, but I used to live with her, and she used to tell me before I left the house I needed to take a picture because she didn't know what I looked like from one day to the next.
Right, you do.
And Vaughn, we telling my mama, like, yeah, I would go, when he was working outside the house, he was like, I would go to work and come back, and she looked completely different.
As a whole different fucking person.
Because, you know, I do my own hair.
And you do a good job. I'm not saying you don't, but you do a good job.
So I can switch it up whenever, you know what I'm saying? Because I'll be like, I'm tired of this. But I just took my hair out last night.
Your hair was curly as a bitch Monday.
I just took it out last night.
Now it looks like something off the Jeffersons. It switches up.
This is all mines.
Okay.
All this is mine. That ain't no ponytail piece.
All right.
That's me all day.
You ain't gotta convince me. I believe you. I'm just saying. Monday it won't.
It's probably gonna be different.
But you know what? In all honesty, out of all your hairstyles, I think the one Monday I like the best.
You know why? You know why I did my hair like that? Tito told me to do it. I was trying to figure out what to do. I was asking my live, and she was like, "You ain't wore curls in a while." And I went and got the curls and did it.
Yeah, there's two things I can there's two things I can say that I expect from you. You can come in here with your hair different and different pair of sunglasses.
Well, you got me pegged there.
Yeah. But again, my favorite was the one when I was in the hospital. You had the clear glasses. I really like those clear glasses.
Are you talking about the circle ones?
Yeah, I really like them. I really like the way they look on you.
Thank you.
Yeah, but,
I think that's my favorite pair right now.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying
if you look at my car when we leave today, you can see I got them across my visors, all my visors. You can't pull them down because I be switching my glasses up.
Friday, bring some dark sunglasses. We will all wear dark sunglasses.
Okay.
Right? We were all sitting here like assholes.
So we could be like, one with Quagmire.
Yeah, one with Mr. Giggity. We will be in all here with dark ass sunglasses. I don't know how he do that.
Shit, I might make me a hat and put it on too.
Make you a hat?
Like press some logo or something on my hat.
We were just talking about that. I bought like 20 hats. Oh. Okay. And they do shit with them. I was gonna put the Big Time Radio logo on them. I bought the logos, and all I had to do was put it.
So why you don't press them then?
Because I'm lazy as fuck. You didn't realize that yet? I am. when I
I'll
get
press
home,
them for you. Just let me get that sublimation machine.
when I no, it wasn't no. When I get home, I'm watching TV and then going to bed. Like I said, I've been binge watching like Different World lately. What I'm really into now is Godfather of Harlem. I've been watching the fuck out of
Okay,
that. That's a
okay.
great
I
show.
was tempted to click on it.
Oh,
And see
that
what
is
it's
a great
about.
show. That is a great show. It's
How
4 or
are you
5
liking
seasons deep.
these remakes that they're doing of these shows and movies and stuff?
I mean, people running out of ideas.
Obviously,
Yeah,
obviously.
people running out of ideas. They're redoing Different World. I think that's from.
They did Saved by the Bell. They
Yeah.
did Fresh Prince.
Yeah, they did.
They ain't do Family Matters.
Yeah, but they did because they didn't want to. Because Urkel didn't want Steve, whatever his name is.
Yeah.
He didn't want to do it, but they did. What is the other one? With the twins, but they didn't do it. The white twins. Full House.
Oh yeah.
They redid Full House. They redoing some shit, but like I don't watch network TV that much. So I'm but when I do.
So what kind of TV you watch?
I like I'm a fan of like stuff like superhero movies and shit, like superhero shows, like the whole Arrowverse. I don't watch all those. But I don't really. I mean, I got my favorites. I got Chicago PD. I love
that
Chicago
is my
PD.
shit. I can't wait till they catch this motherfucker. I can't wait. Boy gonna get his ass too.
You don't fuck with him though. That's
Yes.
one thing I've learned in watching Chicago PD.
Did you watch it from the very beginning of them coming out with the show?
Yeah, I've seen every episode.
So you're familiar with what being on Chicago Fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said.
Yeah. No, Voight is like one of my favorite characters of what I'm watching now. And then like the joke in my household is when they go let Hightower get a steady woman.
Right.
Because something's always happening to whoever he fucking with.
Right.
Like the nigga can't get a girl or
right.
something. Like I was wondering if they gonna make him gay after a while.
You talking about Atwater?
Atwater, that's a Hightower.
Yeah,
Atwater, have Atwater. He never get a steady girl. But no, I love Chicago PD. I watch that. I watch like SVU.
Okay.
I used to watch the other one, the Stablers, when he did his own organized crime. So I kind of watch all the.
Have you ever seen Suits?
I used to watch Suits the first couple years.
So they got a new one.
They got a Suits LA, and it stars the dude that was.
And that first episode had me so fucking confused. I ain't never watched another one.
Really?
Yeah, because me and Vaughn was watching it. He was like, "This shit is all over the place." I don't know what the fuck we watching. What do we watch? I might try to rewatch it to see, but you like criminal TV shows? They got they redid Matlock.
Yeah.
You watch that?
No.
Oh.
Is that still on?
Yeah.
Okay.
The season finale was.
They've already canceled like Damon Wayans' new show.
Papa's House?
Papa's House. They canceled that
Why?
day for yesterday. I don't know, but I saw on the thing they canceled that day for yesterday, and they also canceled.
Me and Vaughn watched that show.
Laverne Cox and I can't remember his name, the comedian. They canceled their show too. So like they canceled the black shows. I don't know. Maybe Trump got something to do with that. So, but yeah. But as long as I get, like I said, I'll watch Godfather Harlem. I love that show. That's like one.
You watch Chicago Med?
No, I don't want to. And the reason why is I don't want to get into that many TV shows. Because I don't want to be. I love binge watching shows. I just don't. I hate watching something and then have to wait till next week to see what happens next. I hate that.
Me and my son, my oldest, we had a schedule. Like, you know how you get the calendar? We had the dry erase calendar, and we used to write out our shows.
Really?
For the week, yeah. Because he's really into anime, but he watches Chicago PD, Chicago Med.
Chicago Fire.
Nah, we don't watch Fire. I stopped watching
Fire.
I
did watch Fire. I did start watching
Fire. I used to watch Fire, but I stopped. The Rookie.
Yeah, I heard something happened with The Rookie. The season finale or something was really heartbreaking or some shit like that.
911, they said that about.
that's maybe that's what it is. 911.
Yeah, but we behind on 911. But yeah, we watched The Rookie, and we would have all the shows like scattered out because they didn't change days for the shows and
Yeah.
everything.
Well, see, I also like the Disney shows. Like I just finished watching Daredevil, which was great.
A throwback.
Yeah. I watched like I'm going to get into this new Star Wars one that started last night.
I think you should watch one of the reality TV shows that we are going to give commentary on. I think you should watch
Which
the Never Ever Mets. I think you should watch that one.
I think that'll frustrate me.
And then we're going to talk about it.
Yeah, I think that'll frustrate me. What comes on? All right, let's do this. Give me one to watch, and I'll watch it. I'll watch it this week.
Okay. I think you should watch the Never Ever Mets.
What is that on?
Shit. I gotta look and see because we got.
I mean, I can find it on my files. I'll watch like one or two
MTV.
episodes. All right, I'll watch like one or two episodes, and we'll talk about it private.
All right. No, it's on OWN.
Okay. Well,
yeah. Same thing as MTV. It's not. It's,
all that shit. Bravo. All that shit is just fuel for niggas to get mad at each other.
They be blaming production.
Yeah. Speaking of niggas getting mad at each other.
Time out.
I'm the only one here.
Time out.
Time out,
Joey.
Time out.
All right.
It's crazy how that was the best theme song we've had.
You can leave me alone with that damn theme song. I was working on it. I'm sorry.
You got it. You landed it.
All right. So this is the timeout letter for the day, y'all. I apologize for all of our listeners, especially Tink Nation. I usually have these timeout letters out the day before to give Miss Tink enough time to share it with her people. It was my fault. Y'all don't get mad at her. It was my fault that I didn't put it out until 3 hours ago. I literally didn't put it out until like 3 hours ago because I completely forgot about it. I had picked it out last night and I didn't, and I got in the middle of something and I didn't finish it. I didn't put it out. But this right here is going to be interesting. All right?
It's not long.
It's not long, but it says enough.
Okay.
Yo, Dryve crew. First of all, I say yo, Dryve crew, so I kind of know we black. Yo, Dryve crew, man, I need to vent and get some real talk from y'all. I've been hit with a gut punch and I'm spiraling. For the last 14 years, I've been paying child support for a kid I thought was mine. Every month, I'm cutting a check, making sacrifices, thinking I'm doing right by my blood. Turns out the kid ain't mine, it's my brother's.
Woo!
Yeah, my own flesh and blood. The dude I grew up with let me carry this weight without saying a word. I found out through a DNA test after some family drama started raising red flags. The mom knew, my brother knew, and nobody told me. I've been played for a fool, dropping thousands of dollars and building a bond with this kid only to find out that I'm not even the father. My brother's been ducking me, acting like it's no big deal, but I'm heated. I feel betrayed, used, and straight up disrespected. How do I even process this? Do I confront my brother and demand answers or let it slide to keep the peace? Should I keep the relationship with the kid after all this time or step back? And what about the money? Can I even get that back? I'm lost, crew. Lay it on me. What's the move? First of all, it's not the kid's fault. Let me say that right off the bat. Not the kid's fault.
No, it's not.
So don't take it out on the kid. Don't take it out on your nephew.
Regardless, you are related to the kid.
Yeah. It's still blood. It's just not as close as
I
you
would
thought.
say catch your brother in one of them back alleys.
Really?
And beat his ass one good time. One good time. I hope you gonna be the one that win, cause it ain't don't do all that and lose.
But it's not just your brother, cause she knew too.
Fuck that, bro code before bros over hoes. Bros over hoes.
No, I agree with you.
His brother owe him more loyalty than the girl do.
Right. But who owe him that money?
Her ass.
14.
He can sue her for that. Yes, you can.
I didn't know you can tonight.
You should be able to. From what I remember, you can. That's illegal as hell. How the fuck you got me paying for something that ain't even mine?
My thing is...
And then what type of brother is you, bro?
Right. But my thing is that I don't know if you can sue because I don't know if you can because you should have checked that shit out before. You shouldn't have believed the bitch. You shouldn't have believed her.
That does not mean he can't sue her. He could sue her civilly.
Right.
He probably will win too, especially if he got the proof now that it's not his kid. I'm gonna look that up.
All right. So here
Can
we
you
go.
can you sue and get child support you paid back for a kid that's not yours? I'm gonna look that up.
All right. Exodus. I like to pray for your sanity. That's a different type of pain. Nobody deserves that type of blatant betrayal. The bond that you built with that child as a father, uncle, family member is important. However, you need time to heal and gather yourself. That makes sense. I'm not saying put that kid out of your life,
Right.
but you might not want to go over to Thanksgiving.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
Or Christmas. They're too close together.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
How do you
Wait till
deal
Labor
with
Day.
that? Fucking
I don't
around,
know.
see him on Amber Day or something.
You know.
How do you deal with that? How do you deal with thinking for 14 years that that's your child?
Why did
Come
they
to find-
allow him to think that for 14
Come
years?
to find
Though?
out that's your nephew.
That's the part I don't get. Why let him go through that for 14 years? Why not own up and say that's your baby as his brother?
But you know, if you think about it, in all honesty, and I'm not saying this happened with me. I'm definitely not saying this happened with me. But when you look at, even though I haven't seen him in years, but when you look at my nephew, we look similar.
Uh-huh.
So I could, if I could have believed that's what my child would have looked like.
Like
So-
Tito and Ray.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's possible for him to, if he's told that this is your child and he doesn't know that you and his brother.
He didn't know she was a hoe. Go ahead.
If it's possible,
You being all nice and
that
cute.
you did, if it's possible that you didn't know that your brother had already hit that, I could see how you could do 14 years and not question it.
You
Because
talking
he
about?
looked just like me. He looked
Are
just
you
like my
saying,
daddy.
You
You know what I'm
saying
saying?
he about to go do 14 years after he
Oh
was
no,
asked?
no.
Oh, okay. I was just asking. You know, because that would be a definite ass whooping.
You think so?
Definitely. Yeah.
But who gets it first though?
His brother.
I think they both get it.
No. Because
I
he
think-
need to go find Keisha, Ron Jackson Ward, to go handle the girl. He need to whip his brother's ass. Like, that's non-negotiable. Like, I would have told Mama that Thanksgiving I will be here, but I'm gonna be here to knock some shit off the walls and shit.
When I come to this house, I'm beating everybody ass.
I'm gone. Okay, I won't stay no longer than what I need to stay. But yeah, that's crazy. What do you do, sir? Pray, because that's gonna be the only thing that's helping you right
Who you
now.
praying for though?
I don't for his sanity. Cause it ain't like he can get away from this situation 100%.
No, because that's still your brother.
That's still your brother and that's still your nephew.
That's still your nephew / son.
Can you imagine how fucked up in the head this kid gonna be behind this
So
shit?
that was my next question to you. Do they tell the kid?
They need to.
So
Your Uncle Daddy ain't your Uncle Daddy no more.
This is like Dorian on Moesha.
Your Uncle Daddy ain't your
person
Uncle
you
Daddy
thought
no
was
more.
your uncle is
It's
your daddy. And the person you thought is your daddy is
It's
your
your
uncle.
uncle. That's nasty.
But that host still your mama.
Yeah. That's nasty.
Wow.
I ain't gonna say I can't believe, but
How do you as a female? Because like you said, that's bro code.
yeah.
If you knew your brother hit it, you can stay
Why
away
you
from
go
it.
behind her?
Yeah.
Like behind him. Like,
I wonder who went behind who though.
Because she could have been messing with the other
She
brother
could
the
have
whole
messed
time.
with she could have messed with the brother the whole time, or brother could have came
Either
in
way,
after.
stoop poop. The brother knew that she was messing with his brother. The one who.
Yeah.
So why didn't you say something? Because it would have been. I could. I'm telling you, it would have been different. He wouldn't have been emotionally invested. Hey, you told him. And people don't understand. People snap for less. Stop playing with people out here. Stop playing with
I
people.
never thought of that though. So obviously the brother knew.
Right.
So why didn't he say, "Look, bro, I got to tell you something"?
Period. From the gate, like, your girl a hoe.
Because we was gonna find this out.
I hunched her, and I'm holding on to her.
Yeah. Wow.
It's insane.
You need to go check your family tree, see who else.
Yeah, no.
I don't.
Like Karma say, The way you get them is the way you gonna lose them.
You know, I just
Somebody
thought
gonna
of
cheat.
we didn't get a thing today from Exodus. I just thought about that.
We sure didn't.
Hmm.
We
Okay.
sure didn't. She might be on the road,
All right.
heading back to the NOLA.
But yeah,
Who,
I wonder is that a normal thing? I wonder how many times that's ever happened.
What?
Brother sharing a woman.
Is it a normal thing, G?
Yeah.
That's your question.
Yeah, I wonder.
No, I
Because
don't think it's
a lot of people, if they like one, they will probably like the other.
I think that it happens.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's a normal thing.
Like I know, like me and my brother had different tastes in women.
But y'all look just alike.
No, we didn't really. We favored, but we had different tastes in women. But then I look at some brothers I know that almost seem like they married the same woman. They almost, have they're both their wives and the wife and the girlfriend very similar.
Right.
So I wonder if that, and I'm not saying in my friends though, y'all, if y'all listening, I'm not talking about y'all, but I wonder if that is a normal thing, especially in this day and age with with all these hoes in the street.
Right.
It's a good possibility that she done ran through a couple of the family members. Not even
So what would you
brother,
do
like an
if?
uncle or
What would
some
you do
shit.
if you met a girl, but she had slept with somebody in your family?
It's a no.
Mm.
It's a no.
What if she unhunched him?
She took it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
What if
Unless
she
you
took it
got a
back?
time machine, it's not. No. I mean, but I'm not. You know what? And like I said, if that was the case, I wouldn't call her a hoe or nothing like that.
Right.
Because it was just a case that he hit it first. But I'm not. No. Like I wouldn't like. The bro code, we make jokes, but the bro code means you're not gonna hit somebody that your boy hit.
I thought it just meant like the wife was off limits.
No, the wife is always off limits. The wife or main girlfriend is always off limits. Now let me reiterate by saying this. I'm just going off the rules that was written on a piece of paper. I don't know this for facts. But the wife and main girlfriend are always off limits. If there's some trick on the street, that's different. The sister, you can't even look at the sister.
At your boy's sister?
Yeah, you can't even look
my
at your
God.
boy's sister.
Why?
Because it's just different. It's different. Like family members are different.
But
like
can you
cousins
holler?
you get away
Can you
with.
holler at your sister friends? No. Mm-hmm. That's unfair.
How's that unfair?
Cause how you gonna tell her she can't date your friends, but you can date her?
Oh, that is unfair. Isn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, we established that's unfair. All right.
So move on.
Yeah. Okay, I didn't think about that, but yeah, it still doesn't change it.
Oh, just my brother basically said that to me.
Yeah,
you can't talk to this person, but I want to talk to your friend. No, bro.
Exactly, those are facts. Yeah, see, but sisters are off limits. Like if you
Mamas
got
too,
huh?
Mamas too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. You can't. Nah. It's certain sisters are off limits. Moms are definitely off limits. Like I ain't coming home and nigga, I don't
Your
want to
homeboy
school with
became
busting my mama back out.
Lord.
I can't. Especially if I'm living at home and I gotta hear that shit at night.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. No,
y'all walk to school together in the morning.
Wait a minute, that's too young. Hold on. But yeah, I don't see that. Yeah. Well, don't y'all got rules like that, right?
Yeah.
So why is it,
I mean, I ain't never asked a guy what the bro code is versus what.
Well, I'm putting you on game right now. Yeah. But
I mean,
y'all
some
don't
stuff
fuck
to
with
me is
each
just-
other's exes, right?
No.
I mean, that's definitely girl code. Y'all don't fuck with each other,
Well-
but then you get a trick every now and then that don't care.
I had a situation, right? But I was 14. Okay. And My sisters had dated this guy for like 2 months.
All right, well, hold on, stop. You want to tell the story?
Yeah.
I don't want no problems.
Who gonna give you problems?
I don't talk about me. I'm talking about you.
Oh, I ain't got no problems.
Okay.
Well, I said, what's the girl quote? But so I had dated a guy.
First of all,
he
you're
actually,
14, so you didn't date the guy.
right?
Go ahead.
But he was my best friend's cousin. So Mama Bear ain't play. We couldn't date boys.
Yeah.
We couldn't at all. She was like, no, you know. So she didn't really know about him. But I was talking to him, you know, and we was hanging out when I was at my best friend's house, and you know,
Okay,
we all
let me
got
ask a question
together.
real quick. How old was he?
I was 14, so he was 16.
Okay, go ahead.
But we ended up, I think we talked for about 6 months, and then we stopped talking. And the difference was, though, our relationship was more public. I was a cheerleader and everything, so everybody already knew me, you know what I'm saying? And I came from private school to public school.
Right.
So people knew me because I became a cheerleader. They didn't really know me, but they thought they did. Everybody thought I went to school with them. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? So, but the relationship that she had with him was more private. People didn't know about it. And I asked permission before I started talking to him, like, are you cool with this? Is that going to be a problem for you? She said she didn't care, until it became one of my sisters, yes.
Well, you the oldest, right?
No.
Oh, okay,
it's one
right.
before me.
Oh, okay, all right. I didn't want you to name who it was. I just was wondering. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so the thing was, she was pissed about it. You know what I'm saying? To the point, so mad that in my earlier 20s or mid-20s, me and him reconnected and started dating again. And then it was like, why are you dating him? I was like, well, at this point, he both had ex, so, you know what I'm saying? And you with somebody, so what difference does it make to you? But, like, that's serious. Like, would I do it again? No.
Being with somebody doesn't make a difference. This is bro code again.
But
once you're an ex, you're always off limits.
But he was my ex, too.
Yeah, but he was your ex because you asked permission for him to be your ex.
Yeah. But, I mean, she shouldn't have said she didn't care. That's on you at that point. Would I do it again, though? No.
No.
But
okay.
Let's make that clear. I won't do it again.
Well, I mean, hopefully not. I don't think Mr. Tink will like that.
No, he ain't gonna like it. But I'm saying, like, if the situation was to repeat itself, my choice would be different. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just didn't understand why lie? Because if you feel some type of way, you feel some type of way. You know? He goes some damn right. You see him? Some damn right.
I like the way. This is high five, y'all. Big Time Radio Network, after Dryve.
But yeah, I really didn't understand why she cared.
I mean, I kind of do.
It was 2 months of her talking to him, and they weren't intimate.
Oh, y'all
were
were longer.
We were together for 6 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You know, when people just gotta have a reason. That's how she came across.
So, as I was gonna say,
good as fuck, bro.
What is it?
It's a bunny. It's a bunny funny.
Where it come from?
My friend Shannon.
Oh.
She need to come up here and make bring us some dessert.
Please.
Yeah.
Let
me see if I got another fork. I do got a fork. I'm about to get
Paul asked that we make sure we dump the trash.
Okay. Where are we dumping it at?
I mean, the trash is across the street, so I'll take it in my truck when I leave. But I'm like, that's gonna waste bags if every time that's what.
So look, it came in a jar like this.
What is this? Cake?
Cake? Look, it came in a jar like that.
You know I'm diabetic, right?
Me too. I sugar high for the day.
Let me see the bag. The candle. What? I thought it was a candle.
Ain't that cute?
That's brilliant.
I'm gonna call her today. Sure that. But she made our wedding cake. And so the crazy part about our wedding cake is that Vaughn really wanted cheesecake bites at the wedding. Did you know how expensive cheesecake is? So our cake tasted like cheesecake. Freaking amazing. We did vanilla bean something. And
That is really good though.
it is. I took it from Maria because she had 2 of them. Mom was like, if you're not going to eat this, she goes, something, you and mommy can share one. What? I looked at him, I said, I'm taking this because it's been sitting here for 2-3 days. I'm taking it. So in the letter, basically, the dude took care of, I'm talking to my phone like I'm watching, like the lab is on my phone. It's not.
He missed.
Yeah, I'll just tell you when I get home. Because it ain't like we're about to go back over the letter again. I got to say something. This for later. I had to call her. Baby.
Yeah.
She was mad when she was mad. What are you talking about? Oh, right. That was my point. You heard what she said, G?
What?
That the sister was married but was mad.
Oh shit.
Did that change how you look at it? Huh?
I'm not gonna mention it because that's still your sister. How the fuck you get mad? You tell your husband?
What? You know? It was dumb. My aunt just said it in the chat. She was mad. She was mad, but she was married. It was whole stupid. Bad habits. Oh, you talking about the cake? Nobody eat cake on a regular basis, Kathy.
I mean, without a cake like that, you can't.
She can't talk shit. Diabetic too. And guess what she did when I came back from my honeymoon? Ordered a replica of my wedding cake
shit.
so she could have some.
That's good though.
Yeah, I put people on to her because she is fucking immaculate with her cakes. She'd have made all types of stuff.
All right, I know how y'all think I always be throwing songs that got something to do with what we talking about, but I really don't. This is Booed Up, LMA.
Yes, you do.
Afternoon Drive.
You can see one of my aunts, she had one of the strawberry cake, like a strawberry shortcake type cake. With the strawberries on top or whatever.
You talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking to you.
Okay. I was just trying, I didn't know. Because you was looking over here.
She,
like, do you see somebody standing over
No,
there?
I'm scratching my ear. But she wanted like a strawberry, I don't want to say a strawberry shortcake, but it was kind of like that. Man, the girl made the cake, but like, apparently when she went to go take it to the car, like the cake had failed or something. And so she ended up, my aunt still paid her for the cake that she bought her and everything, but it wasn't exactly how she wanted it. So the girl made her a whole nother cake the next day. And everything. And my aunt was like, oh my God, I just love her cakes. Like, yeah. I ain't even mad.
Get her to come here next week.
Okay. I got another person too, Toya Alexander with Out of the Fire Catering. I've been talking to her about the promo for a plate.
I'm trying to get Angel to come through.
They used to have a boutiquerie?
Yeah. You know, she used to do the show.
Afternoon Drive?
When we was on lunchtime. She was on lunchtime. And she had her own show, Moments and something. Moments of Love or some shit like that.
I can't wait till they go through this Nazaria Harris case.
That's the one.
By the little girl, they ain't found her body yet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I can't wait. Ray so happy she could wear shorts. I don't know what to do with it. I said Ray so happy she could wear shorts. She learned about spring at school.
She learned about spring?
At school, yeah, springtime. I guess they must have been talking about springtime and the weather changing and all that. So she came home the whole month of March, expecting me to let her wear shorts to school. And I'm like, it's too damn cold outside, right?
Yeah.
Like you can't wear shorts.
Virginia, you
But
don't know
it's
what the
spring. But the way she thinks is like if it's light outside, then it's morning. If it's dark outside, then it's nighttime. So you know how the time change and everything. It kind of messed her up a little bit. And she'll be like she told my mama yesterday, you gotta go to work in the morning. Mama was like, I'm not going to work. It's nighttime, right? Like, but it won't dark. She was like, y'all never keep playing with me.
Y'all not confusing the fuck out of me.
We gotta how did you want to switch these mics around?
What do you mean?
She told me remember you told me switch this one.
Oh
of these
no,
over?
it don't really matter. I just want you to have one of the good mics.
I was asking how you want me to do it.
Oh, just unplug it and then switch it.
Oh, okay. I did it Friday. Did you see about we was talking about the Tokyo Tony thing with Tito. Do you remember?
The who home was that? All right, Jay, here we go. This is Bag Lady, Erykah Badu, the all new afternoon drive. And I'm saying it and I need the like button. All right, y'all, this is Bag Lady, Erykah Badu, the all new afternoon drive. Who?
Black China's mom.
Oh.
Remember we was talking about her and the lady that stole the stuff out of the house? Tito did it for her on Monday for her tea time.
Okay.
So I watched a video that showed that the girl, she was talking to the girl about it, about why she did what she did. But it was like somebody else was recording the conversation. And basically the gist of it was that they were sleeping together.
The two women?
Tokyo Tony and the girl.
Mm.
And Tokyo Tony wanted to sleep with her. And she didn't want to sleep with Tokyo. So that's supposed to be why that happened.
And I can't even say it's your generation because it's not.
She's definitely not in our generation. She's in yours.
I don't think she's in mine.
I think she is. In all seriousness, Black China should be older than me, I do believe. Angela.
What's Black China mama name?
Tokyo Tony.
Tokyo what?
Tony. It's an I.
Yeah.
There.
Her claim to fame is China's
Mother.
shit. She's same age as me.
I told you. I told you.
Oh shit. Okay.
You ain't never seen her before?
Nah.
And she don't act like she
she is not attractive.
her age. She don't act like she her age.
She's from Dominican Republic.
Is she?
Yeah.
She's Dominican. I ain't know that. Learned something every day. She toxic as hell though.
Most of these people that you watching on TV are.
She was
Seriously,
toxic.
out of all of the you know what, I'm gonna cut into this song to ask you this question. Oh, all right, I'm sorry, Erykah Badu. I have a question I need to ask Miss Tink. Because we were talking about Tokyo Tony. And she was just like, she toxic. My question to you, who isn't toxic on all of these reality shows?
It be some people that are really not about all that extra mess. Like, they really just trying to secure a bag. And you can tell. Then there's other people that literally stir the pot.
But you got to be toxic to be on these shows.
No, you don't.
Now, like I said, I don't frequently watch them, But I know when I did watch him, back when I was brain dead for a little while,
Uh,
everybody seemed to be out for clout. Like, why else would you be on a reality show in the first place? Putting your business out in the street.
unless you're doing it for clout.
Unless you're doing it for clout or money.
I mean, some people do it for money, and then you got people like not Cardi B, Carly Red. You know what I'm saying? Like Cardi B did it the way that it should have been done. Far as love and hip hop goes. She got on the show. When she was on the show, she didn't have a claim to fame. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? She was building up her shit. And then she was signed to Gwinnett, which is a poor record label to sign to. Anyway, they screw over every artist they sign. But Gwinnett wasn't doing what they were supposed to do to support her career. I only think Cardi was on there for 2 seasons and she left.
Okay, I'm glad you brought up Cardi.
You know?
All right, because shout out once again to Knuckles. By the way, Factual Feeling will not be on today, so y'all check them out next week. But Knuckles went to Atlanta last week, and he was on Ugly Money Nietzsche, I think that's what he called, podcast. And one of the things they talked about was Cardi B, because now Cardi B is supposedly pregnant with a football player's baby. Is that true?
That Cardi is pregnant?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't pay much attention to Cardi B. I do respect Cardi for some part because Cardi kind of, in my opinion, Cardi she wised up. She used the toxicity of the all these reality shows and made herself famous for it.
Right, she did. She was in a step stool.
I think she used the system more than the system used her.
Right.
And she didn't come across looking stupid, except for these fucking BBLs that she. I saw
like Erica Banks. Erica Banks did the same thing. But she's doing the same thing. She got a BBL too.
A picture of Cardi recently, and I don't know if she was performing or what. Yeah, she must have been performing because she was on the stage. And it was like a side back shot. So she was like kind of turned to the side, but her ass was kind of turned to the camera, and it just looked awful. Like, why are these women doing this?
But most of them, that with the exception of Glorilla, but like Cardi, they came from strip club life.
That don't give. Then you already had some sort of.
They enhance their features.
But it don't look good though.
I ain't say it did.
But who was telling them it does?
Some fucking bad. Somebody.
I saw this chick. I don't know who it was. But she got. It looked like she had holsters on her hips. I mean, it looked like two balloons on her hips.
Why did she do that? But that was part of the surgery?
Yeah. Looked like she had two balloons on her hips to kind of, to give her some hips. But it didn't really give her an ass, it just gave her hips. So she looked like, it just didn't look right. And she got two big hips and then real skinny legs.
I would really be glad when society realizes that you don't got to be a toothpick with ass and titties in order to be famous. I can't wait for that moment.
I don't think it's going to happen. I don't.
But people are literally killing themselves to get these surgeries. That's insane.
So here's another thing that I saw yesterday. And I am a fan of natural women. I don't think there's anything more beautiful in the world than a natural female body, whether it's skinny, thick, or whatever. I'm a fan of beautiful, thick women. Like Jill Scott and stuff. I'm a fan. Yesterday I was watching Saturday Night Live, and the musical guest was Lizzo. Now everybody knows that Lizzo lost a bunch of weight based on her posts and shit like that. She's on social media showing off her new body and stuff like that. This episode of Saturday Night Live was like 2 weeks ago.
Mm.
It's obvious she lost weight, but she didn't lose that much weight.
Mm.
Like she's still a big girl, but I don't know what she's doing in her pictures to make her look smaller than she looked.
A filter?
She
AI?
must still be using those filters.
AI?
Because she did not look. I've seen some pictures, some videos of Lizzo recently that she looked like she a size 12 or something, maybe even smaller. But that was not who I saw on Saturday Night Live. And don't get me wrong, she still looks beautiful. But why are you lying on your social media?
Mm-hmm. Well, what Migos said, you do anything for clout. I don't know what she gained from that.
Right,
But,
you're already a multi-millionaire. You already got
but
fans.
they are always coming for Lizzo too.
Yeah, but
They be at Digger top for no reason.
my thing is, I thought it was so unfair that somehow Lizzo became the national fat woman. Like every time Lizzo did something, fat people shouldn't do that. I'm like,
and then as if she was the first one to
Right.
come out. Like she ain't the first one.
Like I remember a couple years ago, she went to a Lakers game and had her ass out.
Yeah.
And everybody, that was so disrespectful and shit. She not
Do
representing.
you see the bitches that walking
Yeah,
around?
she's not representing big women. Like that's not her job. She's not here to represent.
Yeah, but see,
she's here to represent Lizzo. That's it.
That's the problem that people got though. They want these celebrities. Like it's some celebrities that tell you straight up, I'm not out here to be a role model.
Right.
They trying to secure a bag. They don't give a fuck about you. Like they want to do their job and go home.
It's just I just think I don't know what type of society we're in now that they're dictating what looks great and what doesn't. But I think I feel sorry for these young girls these days
because they're looking at those
because
expectations.
and they're looking at it like now granted, I don't feel sorry for the girls with positive role models in the house. Like I'm not even worried about Ray. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, cause she got her mother and her aunts around her that are natural, well, as far as I know, that are natural and love themselves.
Shit, we so damn natural. Some of us had to get reductions.
Well, that's what
the type
I'm saying.
of natural they is.
I commend that. I love that for her. But then you got some of these young girls that are looking at Cardi B. They're looking at Black China. They're looking at all these women are getting these enhancements, and I hate the word enhancement because you're not enhancing shit. You fucking it up, honestly.
I mean, that's just like toxic ass relationships that they're seeing, like Blueface and Krishan.
I kept quiet when y'all was talking about Blueface the other day.
Well, I got some more information because
Blueface. We got a couple minutes.
Because they said she said Blueface got the people to pack up
the
stuff
house, yeah.
or whatever, right? So basically, now he's continuing to threaten her. Because remember, Maya said that she was getting some threats. He's still doing it, and now it's like he's setting himself up for when he come home.
But he's still not home. When is he supposed to come home?
In July.
So he is coming home soon.
Yeah.
The nigga named Blueface. I listened to one of his songs on I played one of his songs on one of our shows maybe about a year ago. And I'm like, why the fuck is he famous?
He made one hit that took off, right? And then I think Krishan started overshadowing his music career because he was focused on
why
her.
the fuck is she famous?
I don't know.
Why the fuck are a lot of people famous? I could go down a list of people that I don't understand why they're famous. Maybe you do, but I don't understand. And I'm gonna sound like an old man, but back in my day, we did shit to be famous. People did shit, and then they were famous. Whether it was infamous or famous, they did shit. But making one hit record, semi-hit record, doesn't make you famous. It makes you a one-hit wonder.
Right.
And there are books filled with one-hit wonders.
Right. Right.
So why is this dude still gathering attention? He in jail. What is he in jail for,
Right.
by the way?
So he said that he in jail because of her.
Okay.
But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he was or what have you. I haven't looked up his charges. I didn't care that much. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, they are toxic together, and I
Right.
think that he watched because I watched their reality TV show.
Of course.
I did. So, because she was doing baddies at the time where they were recording Crazy in Love at the same time too. So I was really.
So they were doing multiple reality
Chris Sean was doing multiple reality shows. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What?
So she ended up and her second season on Baddies, she came in pregnant. So she ain't stayed the whole time because she was pregnant.
I don't understand. I really at a loss for word of what makes people famous these days. I really am at a loss for words.
It don't take as much now because of how fast things move.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because you can get on social media.
Don't know what you're saying.
I'm saying,
I don't get it.
Like they can go on TikTok and create
Right, I got that.
And they get a video that's gonna have over 100,000 whatever likes on it, and then you got the comments, the views, you know what I'm saying, all that, and then people start following them. They become a trend. Once you become a trend, you can become famous.
And then you make the sex tape.
Boom, and drop that too. You know what I'm saying?
That's some fucking Kardashians, man. They started that sex tape for clout shit. I'm not even gonna say that because he won't the first, but you know, still. Again, these are people parents. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You gonna grow up and your mama and your daddy named Blueface and Krishan.
Right, and your name is Krishan too.
Is that what the child name is?
Yeah, she named her Hill Jr.
See, I remember them being toxic. Before I even know who the fuck they were, I remember they were on again, off again every time I turned around.
Mm-hmm.
But you say he in jail because of her.
That's what they said. She was in jail at one point too.
Yeah, I remember that. That was the same with that Megan dude. Tory Lanez, what's his name?
Yeah, Tory Lanez.
He in jail because of her. Is he still in jail?
Yeah, he got convicted.
Right. He got convicted of shooting her, right?
Yep.
Huh.
Sure did.
I think she's smart enough not to go back to him, so I ain't worried about that. But
she had Slim Thug thinking that she want him, and she don't. She had to put a statement out and say she wasn't interested.
I will say this: I think, and I might be wrong for assuming this. I think Megan is she natural?
I don't think so.
She looked natural to me.
I don't think so.
Her features don't look like they are because they don't look like they're manufactured.
Right.
I know she's lost a lot of weight too, but she looks natural. I can, and I think that's one of the reasons I can rock with her. Like I said, even with Glorilla, whatever she said was her enhancements were based on her hitting the gym. So, I guess I gotta believe.
Because it's more to it than just getting the surgery though.
Yeah. So
you can't just get the surgery done and then that's it. You have to get the surgery done and still work out and still maintain. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you, when this shit jump off, when Afternoon Drive becomes this
I'm not getting surgery done.
you can walk in one day with your ass looking like dents and this shit look like somebody beat your ass with a book bag. I think y'all are a little more intelligent.
We're a little more demure.
Yeah, okay. A little more intelligent than I give you intelligent. I don't know what demure. Than to do shit like that. I think most of the people I know wouldn't do all that. But
yeah, I mean, no.
It's these chicks, these young girls, man. It scares me. It really do scare me about what they got going on with them.
Yeah, because they don't, and they think that shit cute, and it's not. It's really not. Even the way they dress and stuff now. Like, where's your clothes at?
What? Let me ask you a question, and it's kind of getting hard for me to say this because I don't think this will be an issue. But how are you going to deal with a 16-year-old Ray when coming in and okay, hold before I even do this. All right, so I've been and you had said something earlier about your son going to prom.
Yeah.
I saw a prom dress the other day on social media, and it basically was the chick was topless
The scoop like me.
and she had pasties on.
And they let her go into prom?
And they let her go in. I wish
Oh,
I knew
that's
where I did with a
insane.
picture.
That's
She
insane.
literally no, she wasn't topless.
It doesn't matter.
No,
That's
no, I'm just
damn
saying.
near
I was just
naked.
giving you an idea. Her dress was completely see through, sequenced like see through, and she had on pasties.
Where's these people parents? Yes.
What? How do you let your child go out like this?
Honey, I don't know, because mine's ain't. Tell you that. Tell you that right now. We trying to find, she want a mermaid tail bathing suit for the summer. We trying to find a mermaid tail bathing suit that's more like a tankini than a bikini. She wanted they have actual mermaid tails, but it's made in swim. Yes. How she gonna walk to the pool?
How the fuck you walking?
I don't know. This is what the fuck she into. Oh.
Girls aged 13 to 16. Lifelines to Success presents Focus on My Future Girls Empowerment Program, Becoming Her Best Self from the Inside Out. This is going to be starting June 3rd to July 29th from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. here at Social Flair Event Studios here in Richmond, Virginia, Midlothian, Virginia, 10934 Hall Street Road, Midlothian, Virginia, 23112, excuse me. What they'll be working on is setting goals, sisterhood, finding motivation, building confidence, managing difficult emotions, self-care, mindfulness, conflict resolution. They need a little bit more conflict resolutions for that.
Yeah,
the spaces are limited. Y'all hit up our social media and y'all can see information on that. We will here at Big Time Radio Network, we will be participating in this event. We're trying to figure out what we can do for the girls, maybe even have them on the radio.
Talk about their experience.
Yeah, do something. But this is a great thing. It's an 8-week empowerment program from girls ages 13 to 16 to help grow in confidence, build healthy friendships, and become their best selves. And we need that. We definitely need that. So y'all make sure y'all hit up our social media and you can find out more about this and check it out because it is a big thing that we're doing. And we want to get into some more social community things here at Big Time Radio Network too that we're doing here in the building. We're gonna be sitting there talking about some stuff later on down the line, just to get it straight. So we'll be doing that. But until then, we're gonna get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Miss Tink.
Yes.
Tell everybody how to get in touch with you.
You don't want Tito to go first?
Is she here?
I'm fucking with you, G.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm fucking with you, G.
She might be. I don't know.
You know, because they be jumping on the live.
Yeah. No,
but
she could be sitting. I just can't see over the TV.
Oh shit. But
you gotta say her stomach ain't getting the goddamn.
We gonna carry you living that joke. I told you I did very good yesterday.
You did excellent.
Monday. You
did excellent.
Nah, but this your girl Miss Tink, and you can follow me on Instagram at MZTINK.rawtalent. You can find me on Facebook at Raw Talent LLC. Y'all can also go follow Sidekick Kickback with the Broke Best Friend on Facebook. Support Miss Ray. You can also find me at Tinker the Miss Garden on Facebook, and you can find me at Tink Nation 1 on TikTok. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, follow, inbox if you need anything. See y'all Friday.
So where this hairstyle at? Where's with the white?
Oh yeah, I did that a couple of times. The gray braids.
Oh, they look white. I didn't know.
They gray. They gray two-tone though.
All right, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all tune in to Big Time Radio Network. Like I said, Facts Over Feeling will not be played today. Y'all can catch the fellas here next Wednesday.
I'm gonna tell Free T Fire. Because every time I'm ready to stay,
Don't do that.
he ain't coming.
Don't do that.
Much love, though.
We gonna talk.
Much love, though.
All right, y'all. We can get out of here, y'all. This is the all new afternoon drive.
Peace.
We out.
See y'all later. Exit.